Oh, good luck, guys.
Cheers. Have a good one. Good evening, everyone. We're back again for week 5 of Championship Manager FPL. And we're so glad to have you because we, at one point, didn't think we'd actually have tonight, did we, Luke?
No, not at all. It was a touch and go about midday, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit. So to put it into context, just in case anybody's been living under the Twitter rock and they haven't seen what's been going on, there was a slight leak of the team of the week, giving you an idea as to who was going to do well this week already. It was up for about 20 seconds, but of course it only takes 20 seconds. People were taking screenshots and stuff. Pretty sure Luke changed his entire team because of that leak as well. So they have actually re-simmed everything, which is absolutely mental. So in the space of about 5 hours, 6 hours, they've managed to re-sim everything and redo all the comms. The effort behind the scenes is absolutely incredible. So I know everybody in the chat's going to be loving life with the fact that they've managed to get tonight going, aren't they, Luke?
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Obviously, we've on our screen here, we've got who the credits go to, and those boys there have put in so much work today. It's absolutely incredible. It normally takes them 2-3 days to write these comms, so yeah, to get it done in 4 or 5 hours, insane.
Yeah, just incredible. I'd love to say that me and Luke helped, but we really didn't because we were both locked in yesterday, I think, and we had no idea what's going on because we we want everything to be a surprise today. So we couldn't help at all. But yeah, especially massive thank you to, I think, was it Rob Pick, Clem Fandango and Panda that really pulled it out today to try and do loads of stuff, and it's just fair play to all of them.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah, right. So on that note then, Luke, we're going to jump straight into the team lineups. Talk us through the 10 teams and who's playing for them, mate.
Okay, so we'll start off with the Arsenal lineup, which obviously we all know because that was our leak. We start with Holloway's in goal, Lauren, Campbell, Keown and Cole as our back four, Pires, Parla, Van Bronckhorst and Tikhonov as a midfield four, with Henry and Carnu up top. Move on to the Watford lineup. We've got Atmatsidis, Ferrer, Gali, Ward and Robinson, Tessum, Vanatza, Glass and Petkov, and up top Helgeson and Smith. So I don't think there's any major upsets there. Probably Gali and Petkov are the main ones people have got from that lineup.
Yeah. We
move on to Leicester. We have Flowers in goal, Rowett, Elliott, Taggart and Delaney as a back four, Savage, Wise and Edie in midfield, with Sturridge and Akinbaye up top. So no place for James Scowcroft, and he isn't on the bench either. We then move to Newcastle. We have Shay Given in goal, Barton, Marcelino, Matteo and Quinn as a back four. Maddison is playing as an attacking right midfielder this week for 4.5 million, so that could be a nice little bargain if he keeps playing there.
Yeah.
Acuna and Hughes are in midfield, and Robert is at left mid. Court and Shearer up top.
Lovely stuff.
Move on to Manchester City. Nash is in goal. McNamara is at right back. Howie and new signing Hurtado are playing at centre half. McQuelkin is at left back. Svensson, Flipcroft, Horlock and Danny Tiato is back in the team. No place for Brown because obviously he was injured, unfortunately. Up top, Huckabee and Wanchop. Move on to Bolton. Their standard back three. Jaskalainen, DeVos, Hendry and Cooper. Fox and Gardner as our wingbacks. Sherwood and Wally in midfield. Pedersen, Gota and Wallace up top. Move on to Sunderland. We got Sullivan in goal, Haas, Issa, Tome and Gray as our back four, Teal, Ardley, Lawson and Archer as our midfield four, Sibon and Phillips up top. Chelsea's lineup. We have Kudicini, Melchior, Desai, Gallas, Babiaro, Carboni, Lampard, Di Matteo, Gronkiar, Johnson and Zola. Just remember one of the names I've given you there. Let's move on to. I wonder why. So we got for Aston Villa, Schmeichel, Mills, Melberg, Alpay and Wright, Stone, Boateng, Taylor, Hendry and Balaban and Angel up top. Everton, we have Simonson, McAteer, Weir, Grimandi, Unsworth and Naismith as a back five. We've got GX, Gravison and Di Matteo up top, Campbell and Radzinski. Honestly, this game is mental. Apparently, he's playing for Chelsea on the Saturday. He signed for Everton for Saturday night, and by Sunday, he's in the Everton lineup.
So it's a double game week. It's a double game week for Di Matteo.
To be fair, I think we've been led astray, and nobody told us it was a Di Matteo double game week. Otherwise, we would have all got him in.
Yeah, imagine that, like 70% captaincy on Di Matteo.
Let's move on to Blackburn. They are playing their 4-2-4 formation. We have Vesterveld in goal, Curtis, Adams, Weatherall and Lasso, Dunn and two guy in midfield, De Boer, Duff, Bent and Janssen as a front four. Then we have Manchester United. I know both of us have got a few Blackburn players, but we're saving our wild cards, aren't we? So I don't know which Blackburn and Liverpool, etc. you've got at the moment. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
Yeah, we don't know our teams yet. So, well, we know each other's. We know our teams. We don't know each other's yet.
Moving on to Manchester United, classic 4-4-2. Barthez, Neville, Rocker Jr., Brown and Sylvestre. Beckham, Keane, Veron with an attacking arrow. Giggs, Cole, Van Nistelrooy. Very, very attacking lineup away at Blackburn. So could see some goals there. And anybody that does have Blackburn defenders, you'd be lucky to keep your clean sheet, I think.
I know Luke's in the chat. Evening, Luke. Can you just let us know very, very quickly, Di Matteo, is he likely to get subbed off early in that second game? Is his condition going to really struggle in that second game because he's playing 2 games in 2 days? Just let us know, mate.
Okay. We move on to Derby County. We have Poom in goal, Lescott, Rigger and Elliott, Nicholson and Johnson as our wing-backs, Burley, Valakari and Morris in midfield, Ravanelli and Christie up top. From what I've seen, a lot of people quite like this Derby team for this fixture. They could do quite well, given that they are at home with Charlton.
I've had a few little hints that they might do quite well.
Just a little hint. We had a rough hint come through earlier, didn't we? Zachariason is in goal again. Clegg, Walker, Rufus and Aljo 3 as our back 4. Kinsella, Davis, Hughes and Wilcox. So 4.5 million midfielder Hughes is playing central midfield with an attacking arrow. So that could be serious value playing in that Veron role, I'll call it, with Yule and Bartlett up top.
Veron.
We move on to United. Robinson, Radaby, Woodgate, Ferdinand, Kelly and Ian Hart. Now I've got rid of him. Bakker and McPhail in central midfield. Harry Kewell with an attacking arrow from attacking midfield. And Viduka and Keane up top. And the Middlesbrough lineup, Crosley, Atherton, Southgate, Pearce and Fester. Zapeda, Summerbell, Greening and Johnston. Rickard and Boxic up top. So Noel Whelan has in fact lost his place. So
Rickard.
I think anybody that's used the free hit or wild card has probably done quite well, because I know a lot of people wanted to get him out. Moving on to our other double game week team of Liverpool, we have Dudek in goal, Hegem, Hippier, Hencho and Risa, Murphy and Smeets are on the wing, Biscan and Gerrard in midfield with Owen and Fowler up top.
That's a tasty front line, that is.
It's nice. And they are playing the amazing defensive unit of Keller, Perry and Jefkovic and Richards. Fortune and Ziege as our wing-backs, Davies and Johnston central midfield, Salakovic with an attacking arrow, Poyet playing as an attacking midfielder today, Redbrov up top. So that's interesting. They're obviously still going for it. We know that's what Tottenham do. Apparently they are playing defensively. Lots of attacking arrows. We then move on to Millwall, Tyler in goal, Corrigan, Dolan, Bircham and Macanespi, Eiffel and Kane with incredibly attacking arrows basically up front, Cahill and Evans in midfield with Harris and Savarese up top. We then move to our final team, Ipswich, Sereni, Gardso, Jonathan, Bramble, Haridason and Clapham, so no place for Tariko. Holland, Royce, and Wright. Royce's attacking arrow basically puts him up front, and Armstrong and Stewart up top. And that is our 20 teams.
Lovely stuff. So not masses of shocks in there, I wouldn't say. I think because obviously we knew the Arsenal team anyway, didn't we? Tirico not playing, I guess. There's not massive, you know, it seems all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, it looks okay. It looks okay. Annoyed. To be fair, I'd rather Hart wasn't playing, but fine, whatever.
Right.
I'm not hurt at all.
No. Shall we quickly jump into the chat and see who's about, and then we'll reveal our team, shall we, mate?
Go for it.
So it sounds like it's Championship Manager Fantasy Podcast birthday today, so happy birthday to you, bud. Yeah, lots of people saying they've got lots of people starting. Lots of people have been taking a lot of hits this week as well. Nick Turner, here we go. Let's see if this wild card can avoid being a complete disaster. He sounds like he's FPL juice, so evening juice. Who else have we got? Oh, Johan Martin. Yeah, hashtag team mode. Yes, our Ryder Cup teams have been chosen, haven't they, Luke? I know we've got very, very different leadership styles.
You think? I'm not sure. I think we're quite similar.
Oh, you reckon? Do you? I will tweet out some of the things that Luke has been saying to his team, and the things I've been saying to my team are very, very different. So, yeah, I think we've got very differing captain styles, if I'm honest. Mine goes along the lines of, oh yeah, boys, we're a great team. We're going to smash it. Yours is more along the lines of, I'm really good. You're all shit. I'm going to blame it on you if we lose.
Well, yeah, I don't ever lose to you at Championship Manager any other time. So if I lose it's because of this, it's not my fault. It's their fault.
That one year you got lucky. Nick Turner, thanks again for the effort you put in, boys. Much appreciated. Yeah, again, thank you to everybody for everything they're doing. Rob Pick, I prefer the Irons management style, but come on team mode. Fuck off, Rob Pick. You're in my team. Jesus Christ.
He is in your team. Yeah. He's turning on you.
What's right? I prefer that. What you just prefer not to be loved, do you? I like putting an arm around my players actually when they're feeling down. Rob's just going to cash you out, Rob. Luke's just going to cash you out when you do something wrong, Rob. FPL Hitman, Luke, will we get a sneak into what happened in the deleted sim on Sunday? Don't know. I suppose it's up to you. To be honest, I won't be looking.
We know the best 11 players, so yeah. We got quite a lot.
I don't think I'd want to see it, to be fair. Luke, I don't know who any of you are. If I lose, it'll be down to you, Bellends. Yeah, that's pretty much Luke's team talk there. FPL Blackadder, Captain Owen. I reckon a few people have brought in Owen and a few have captained him as well. Alex Allegretto, nice jumpers, lads. Yeah, we both went for the Christmas jumpers tonight. Quite happy with that. Rob Reed, Team Iron's going to smash this.
Who's that?
Rob Reed, is he in your team, mate?
They in my team, are they?
Disgusting. How's your group chat going?
I'm sure they're on the chat.
Jesus. United FPL, I saw Bramble in Team of the Week and still left him second sub. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. James Nelson, Owen stub toe after 11 minutes. I hope so, because then we get to see Captain's amazing graphics with the stub toe again. Was it stub toe or was it gash leg? I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah, gash leg. Hopefully, we wanted him to add a stub toe or a bruised thigh, didn't we?
Oh, there it is. Stub toe 0.
So good.
Talon Nadeem, evening all. FPL Jord, evening lads. Billy Hadaway, Yule tidings. Mac, team mode. What a mate. What a Mac. Tim Lum, sounds like I dodged a gash leg not being picked for Irons' team. You did, Tim Lum. To be honest, I think most of Team Irons are going to be on team mode by the end of the 3 weeks. And we do have our pairings as well, don't we? So our pairings are going up, my pairings are going up against your pairings. So yeah, looking forward to that. Right. Shall we do it then, mate? Shall we see our teams?
Go for it.
Come on in, Captain. Show us our teams. Look at these things of beauty. Look at your back five. Fucking Sam Allardyce over here. So, I think... Do you know what? We're quite different, actually.
Yeah, no, I'm liking this. We're not too close.
Teal. God. Yeah, we both got GX as well. Danny J in the chat, team mode. Well done, mate. Yeah, Hippier. Yeah, we're not too far away. I got Berg that isn't playing, so GX is going to come in if Berg doesn't play any games in the double. Both went for Hughes. I think that's pretty easy. Flickcroft. I went Flickcroft. You went One Chop. I've still got Kinney. You got rid of Kinney. Yeah, but kept Wally. Pardon?
I've never had Kinney.
Have you not?
No. I didn't fancy him at all. I see you've gone Flickcroft because he did well in the Sims.
Yeah, thought he'd be a good one. He's cheap as well. Yeah,
So
David Strong. Pardon?
Oh my! You've captained a single game week player.
I have Captain Viduka, mate.
That is brave. I like that.
It's not that brave. He tends to do it in these double game weeks. He did it last year, didn't he? He absolutely smashed it when all the double game weekers didn't do that much. So I just feel like he was the best captaincy option this week. I feel like the Liverpool Blackburn double is a bit of a trap. Like Liverpool seem to, they're not going to keep many clean sheets against these two oppositions. And I don't know whether their strikers I even trust that much. And Blackburn's the same. So I just thought, fuck it, I might as well captain Viduka and hope he actually does something this week. Michael Owen's good though, mate. I do like Michael Owen.
Yeah, I was giving it the big one that I was going to do Janssen, and then I saw how badly he was doing it in the Sims, and I was like, but I still can't bring myself to captain a defender, so I went Michael Owen. It was the easiest option after Janssen was useless.
Yeah, we've gone very similar though, haven't we? We've downgraded in midfield, and we've got everything in defence and up top really. Just noticed you got Reeser as well. Oh, you haven't got Ashley Cole. I thought you'd be all over Ashley Cole.
No, I think I'll get him in at some point, but no, I'm quite happy with how it is at the moment. My strategy, I've got 2.5 million in the bank to move Owen to Van Nistelrooy next week, and my thinking on it is Van Nistelrooy set and forget for the season. I'll then have that Henry spot as like a premium rotation, so your Henrys, Vidukas, Phillips, depending on fixtures, and then the same for the other side. So you got, One Chops, Angel, Savarese, Yule, etc. So again, whoever's looking good fixture-wise, because that's where you're getting your points, isn't it? Just jump on the strikers when they have a nice run of form. I think that's the way to go in this game. Leave your midfield to be complete and utter dog shit, and hope you get an assist at some point. Yeah. But clean sheets at the back, goals up top. That's all you need in this game. Yeah,
completely agree. Notice we both left Petkov out as well, probably because his fixtures aren't too good this week, are they? Well, for the next couple of weeks.
No, well, he's definitely not going to score against Arsenal, is he? That definitely would never happen.
Exactly.
He definitely wouldn't have been in the team of the week.
Right, Calm Hayes, does Mode know Berg is benched? I do. That's why I said GX is probably going to be coming in for me, unless Berg plays a minute in the next game, but you never know. Steve Bird, if Rude hauls, the internet might melt. Yeah, well, yeah, because neither of us have Rude Van Nistelrooy this week. But this is one of those weeks where it's good to not captain him, so you might as well not have him. And we're both on wildcards. I would have thought we're going to be bringing him back in soon, although next week it might not be the best week to bring him back in, so we'll see how we get on. FPL Joel, I've got a front three of Henry, Viduka and Owen captain tonight. Could flop, could be huge. Yeah, pretty much like... No, I'm not going to say it. Calm Hayes, sorry FPL Teach Mode, missed that. Fair play. Yeah, no worries, mate. I do like that front three, FPL George. Lovely stuff. Adam Brown, I was 7th in the game week last week. Reckon I will be 7th last this week. Well, you never know. There was a big fixture swing this week. This is why we saved our wild cards for this week. With the double game week and everything, I feel like a lot of people that started well, they might find it a bit tricky moving forward if they've kept the same team. FPL Beery, I'm keeping the Petkov party alive if anyone wants to join. Yeah. Lovely. Good stuff. Yeah, so Luke, obviously we've both gone for the Christmas jumpers tonight as well.
Yeah. Rocking the Christmas jumper. Mine's a little bit out there. I probably wouldn't wear it in public, but...
just on a stream with 400 people.
Just on a stream with, as you say, 200, 300 people.
FPL Bernie Mac. Irons. Is he in your team, mate?
Wasn't he the one that was calling me out?
Was he?
That was him, wasn't it?
What, the one saying you were going to get pegged?
Yeah, that was the one that replied to me saying he wanted to be in your team. I think.
Man. I liked him. I almost put him in, to be fair. Oh, Nicholas Jorgensen gone Smeetser captain. That could be an interesting one. Adam
Jesus,
Brown, huh?
that's mental, but it's the sort of game week because I was saying to Luke on the Sunday stream. I remember last year, I think Arsenal had a double game week and Tikhonov went mad.
Yeah.
I think Tikhonov got like 2 or 3 goals and then didn't do anything for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Oh, FPL captain says he has DM'd you some stats, Luke. If you wanted to read some out for us, mate. Transfers in, transfers out, captaincies. That would be good to have a look at this week.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Jenkins. I've finally figured out who Andy reminds me of. Stephen Merchant. I either get that I'm Stephen Merchant or I'm Jamie Redknapp. There's such a level there.
You're quite a mix, actually. You've got the sound of Merchant and the face of Redknapp.
Yeah, it's the Somerset twang, isn't it?
I've got some lovely stats here. Okay, so ownership. Van Nistelrooy is down to 69%. Still very, very high. Jaskalainen 46%, David Beckham's 37%, Hippier 36%, Maddison 36%, Poon 34%, Hart 31%, Bramble 30%, Gerrard 30%, Sylvester 27%. So out of those, I can only see Hippier and Gerrard in there with a double. Yeah. So not correct. And people haven't gone mental for the doubles by the looks of things.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, wow. Captaincy. Ruud van Nistelrooy, 35%.
Wow.
So that they may well be dead. We may well already have 35% dead. Hippier, 15. Owen, 12. Henry, 8. Viduka, 4.6.
I'll take
so
that.
Games today. Shearer, 4.5. Fowler 4, Risa 2.3, Janssen 1.6, and Murphy 1.4. No place in the top 10 for Smeetser, funnily enough.
Yeah. Tell you what, I'll take Viduka being only 5%.
That's crazy. He's not in the top 10 owned and he's 5% captain. So yeah, if you get a hat trick today, you're flying.
I feel slightly more confident than when I had Kuehl as captain, I won't lie.
Yeah, and I agree with you a lot more today with Viduka than I did with Kuehl. In terms of chips, we've got 242 playing their wild card, 72 on the free hit, 2 on the bench boost, and 15 triple captains. So yeah, definitely the biggest week so far for chip usage, which isn't a shock. And of the triple captainers, we've got 3 on Hippier, 3 on Owen, 2 on Fowler, 2 on Risa, 1 on Hegem, 1 on Van Nistelrooy, 1 on Wanchop, 1 on Janssen, and 1 on Dunn. Why would you waste a triple captain on Hippier? Boring.
What? It's better than 1 on Wanchop.
Yeah, that's a strange one, but
yeah, in a double game week. I just feel like this is the double game week where everybody's getting excited about it, but it's just because it's the first one. Like, there's going to be some cracking double game week soon, I swear.
Yeah, but I think you obviously have the people that are playing for fun at the start that know they're going to drop off. So they're probably just using all their chips in the first 5 or 6 weeks, realising they're not doing very well.
The players are making their way onto the pitch around the grounds. Roberto Di Matteo is making his way onto 2 pitches somehow. Deja vu, the scout knows how he feels today, I'm sure. 5 minutes to kick off. Bear in mind, these comms were written about 5 hours ago. Fair play. I think it was Rob Pick that did all the comms. But fair play to him. He must have been typing like mad this afternoon. He even took the afternoon off of work to do it. So massive shout out to Rob Pick in the chat. Wait, credit where it's due. I know we give him a lot of stick, but Jesus Christ, he works hard when he needs to.
Yeah, we love him really, don't we?
Yeah. Oh, FPL Slovakia, triple captain on Hippier. I'm one of the 3 of them.
Oh, 2 more load of stats if you want them.
Yep.
So transfers out. On Van Nistelrooy, 241, Whelan, 181, Beckham, 178, Bramble, 150, and Petkoff, 127. Some of those could come back to bite people later on. And transfers in Hippier, 318, Owen, 307, Hughes, 287, Brian Hughes, 176, and GX, 147. I own all 5 of those transfers in, so I am very, very template.
Shock horror.
I can't believe it. That's the complete opposite of the way I normally play.
Yeah, you are Mr. Template, aren't you? Oh, I think your mate Bernie Mac said something about he's got Hippier captain. So if he scores a hat trick, then he'll let Irons peg me for banter. Yeah, just for banter.
I'll let you fuck me for the banter.
Yeah. It's fine though. It's fine because it's banter.
Yeah, it's banter.
Yeah, the Richard Keys defence. It's fine. It's just banter.
Just banter.
Triple Liverpool defence for Essam Osman. Clean sheet wipeout in the first minute guaranteed. Do you know what? I only own Hippier. I would take that.
Yeah, especially with all these captaincies.
Yeah.
I'm on Hippier and Risa, so I'm not really sure what I want. Maybe one clean sheet and Risa assisting Hippier, something like that.
Do you know what? The only reason I went with Hippier, I was looking at it and thinking, if I only own one, I'm probably better off not owning one because of everybody owning them. But I thought actually their fixtures are quite nice moving forward as well. So I'm quite happy to keep him. Whereas lots of people are going to be on this, double or triple up of Liverpool defenders. FPL Bernie Bat, no gay when bants. Paul Tinkler, love that Robert pick. Aaron Lagore, evening all, evening mate. FPL Hitman, there is one hoe missing on Irons' jumper. Is he the third?
Oh yeah.
Ho,
yeah,
ho.
maybe I am.
Just ho ho.
I think it's meant to be there.
That is a bit off-putting, actually. Could you take it off?
No, you're all right.
Have you got nothing underneath? We could all see a nubbin then. Oh. Yeah, Spurs 1-0 up after 1 minute. That would be lovely. Marcos de Giza, Hegem and Risa for me. So I'll just take the first team of the week. Yeah, first team of the week. They did very well, didn't they? Hegem and Risa, and that was before their second game. Honestly, if it was me, I didn't even want to look at it. I saw there was a leak. I didn't want to look at it because if you've done well, you're not going to be happy, are you? Because we're then having to re-sim. If you haven't done well, you've then got the potential to maybe change your team. Me and Luke were lucky. We'd locked our teams in. There was nothing we could do. Just keep it going as it is.
Yeah.
01 J Gill. I'm assuming that's Jonathan Gill, which is differential. Oi, you slags. Hoping for an Irons meltdown. We all are. Calm Hayes, Mode, you made it out of the nursery. No, I haven't. I'm still in the nursery.
Yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah, definitely are. Yeah, 3-jector seat. Aaron's not got a cactus in today.
Yeah. Can people not see us?
I don't think he means in your windowsill.
Oh.
Because all three are there.
No, I'm working my way up in the world.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether it's the smallest one that's missing or it's the biggest one that's missing. Have you checked the ping from CM Fantasy? Team mode. Just in time. There it is. Look, ping. We are underway in game week 5. Where is the first goal going to arrive? I did manage to play golf for the first time this Saturday for like a month because of lockdown. And I was so tempted every time I hit the pool to go ping. That's what Ferrell told me to do. I don't know, better not. Bit sad, isn't it?
How did you do? How did you play?
2 over course par. I was bloody happy.
Oh wow, bloody hell.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost to my dad on match play though.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, he plays off 21 and he beat me.
Oh wow, bloody hell.
Yeah. Hi everyone. The beep ain't cheap. Good luck, gents. Disable, let's go. David Stromya, I was also sure he moved rooms. No, literally, it's the same room. That's the creepy bear behind me, look. Oh, yeah. Who do you reckon first goal then, Luke?
I am going to go for Adi Akinbai for Leicester.
You fucking... I've got to back one of my players. I'm going to say Flitcroft is going to score against Bolton first.
Boring.
For... Oh, fuck. Just as we kick off. And there's been no goals yet, so we're okay. Are we back? Andy kicked me out. You did something with your camera and it went. Oh, we're back. We're back. People are saying we're back, but we haven't got... Oh, Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 0. A bright start from Leeds at Ellen Road. Hart finds a through ball for Robbie Keane, who attempts to dive the ball into the far corner, but is denied by Crossley. I need to try and reconnect Luke. Just put start streaming.
Cool.
Just get it going.
Yeah, I think you will be back in a minute. Let us know, guys. Let us know if you can hear us.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Back.
We're
back. We're back.
Lovely. Right. I'm going to catch straight up then. So there has been a goal in the game week, comes from one of the teams that has a double game week, but we are going to Anfield or Ewood Park. Goal scored by Michael Owen. Hegham with the assist. Liverpool are 1-0 up on Tottenham. Great start for those that gambled on Owen. Hegham with a pinpoint cross from the right. Owen sneaks between the centre-halves and volleys home. But back to Anfield. Please, sir, may we have another goal? Yes, we may. Liverpool 1, Tottenham 1. Bunjevcevic with the goal. Salakovic with the assist. So just like that, without any hitches, without anything going wrong, Liverpool are 1-1 against Spurs. Bunjevcevic with the goal, Salakovic with the assist. And of course, Owen has scored as well. So Owen and Hegham owners must be happy, but those triple defences, they were right. In the first couple of minutes, they would be losing their clean sheet. 10 minutes in. Whoa, sorry about that, boys. I'm going to go and get my drinks. They're still upstairs.
Rich FPL, if you're in here, I'm very sorry. I told you to get rid of Salakovic because he definitely wouldn't do anything. So I apologise for that. I will read out the next tweet for you. Parity. A free kick from the left is swung in by Salakovic and flicked home by the big centre half, Bunjevcevic. Clean sheet, wipe out. I assume we probably have some triple ups, maybe even quads, given that some of you will have captained Hippier along with your triple ups. So I apologise for that. I doubt you're going to get lots of assists and goals from those three players.
Need this. Jesus.
I read out the next tweet, by the way.
Cool. Cheers, mate. Right, everybody in the chat, this is the kind of stuff that could go wrong every single week, and yet because we got people like Captain and all the people behind the scenes that do a cracking job, it just doesn't. It's very, very rarely happens, but this did happen on the pod, unfortunately, on Tuesday as well, and it's something to do with my internet. I need to get rid of that AOL dial-up, mate. Oh, right. Here we go then, boys. We are back. We are officially back. Yeah, here we go. Owen Captain, Rihanna Bassi must be bloody happy with that one. Brendan Davis, as long as Hippier gets a pen, we're all good. FPL Glasgow, heroes one and all. To be honest, we're not much of a hero. We just keep turning up and fucking everything up. Oh.
It's just one of those game weeks, isn't it? It's just the doomed double game week 5. That's what it will go down as.
I'm going to enjoy this. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, apparently in Sim 1, Owen blanked and Liverpool got a clean sheet.
Ouch. You captained Owen, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a little word with Luke because I helped him out on the stream on Sunday. So he wanted to do me a favour. He said, Owen's not done well. Did you captain him? I said, yeah. He said, that's fine. I'll put a tweet out and fuck everything up.
He's Team Irons, isn't he? I knew it.
He is. He's Team Irons all the way.
Disgusting. Sunderland 0, Chelsea 0. Tight affair so far, but Sunderland have the real first chance. Phillips teeing up Sabon, but he's leaning back and his shot sails high over the bar. Tone made a great tackle to deny Gronkia as he raced into the area. Jack Brockenshire, Peroni's a good choice mode. Yeah, got these in a meal deal. You get 4 little ones for free. They're bloody lovely.
In a meal deal?
Yeah, you get them from Tesco's. They do £10. You get a main meal, you get a dessert, you get a side, and you get beer. It's really good.
You have some strange meal deals where you're from. Down here, it's a sandwich, a drink, and a packet of crisps or something. You get 4 peas and a cake.
Honestly, it's really good for a tenner. I had what was it? Ham, hock, dauphinoise potatoes, cheesecake, and then 4 beers. Honestly,
You're living the life.
not for lunch, obviously. Somebody else said something just a minute ago as well. FPL JJ mode, move to a city instead of living in a fucking hamlet in the middle of nowhere. Chris F, FPL mode, sponsored by Tesco's. Every little helps, mate.
We'll take that sponsorship. If Tesco want to sponsor the Wolf Pod, we'll take it.
We will very much take it.
Or anybody else out there, if any of you have a company, we'll take your money.
FPL Cobbler, those meal deals are excellent. Exactly, Cobbler. Yeah, you're a connoisseur like I am, mate. FPL Dron UK, yeah, I know the meal deal from Tesco's. Had it yesterday. FPL JJ, Mode needs to spend more money on his data rather than his fancy lunches. FPL JJ, do you want to write in the chat how you were sliding into my DMs asking to be in team mode and then Irons picked you? Do you want to talk about that or not? It's up to you, mate. It's up to you. Obviously, it's not going to be public. Leicester 0, Newcastle 0. Hits the woodwork. A typically open start to this game, and Leicester almost open the scoring. Muzzy Izzet breaks into the area and his firm strike cannons off the base of the post and away to safety. Close call.
I really want to get Muzzy Izzet, but I've said that from the start, and I didn't even get him my wild card, so I don't know what I'm talking about, really.
Disabled, by the way. Meal deals are different in Bristol. They come with lube and a morning after pill.
Fuck me.
Cal, Mode lives in a windmill. Pass it on. We don't have a lot of windmills in Somerset.
Morley's fried chicken. Oh, have you ever had a Morley's fried chicken in London?
I've never even heard of it.
Oh, they're good, they are. It's proper dirty stuff, but it's nice.
By the way, is the stream absolutely fine now? Is the lag gone and everything? Could you let us know? Because if it is, then I definitely have a problem with my internet. Man City 0, Bolton 0. 2 early injuries. McNamara has limped off for City to be replaced by Mackin. Ex-City man Gota has limped off too with Bo Hansen coming on.
Okay.
Mode is going to be in the new series of This Country. Yeah, everybody's saying it's good now. Lovely stuff. Yeah, I reckon for some reason my internet isn't going up to the nursery. That's why I can't access your OnlyFans from the nursery, mate.
Be a weird place to watch OnlyFans, really.
Where isn't a weird place, to be honest?
Yeah, no, it's fair, but I think the nursery is definitely probably a no-go zone for the OnlyFans, if I'm honest.
It's up there. Tim Lum, I kept McNamara in my wild card, but he's on my bench, thankfully. Yeah, thank God. I was worried it was going to be Flitcroft for a second. Patrick Lawson, 1 week City will have a week with no injuries. They do seem to be quite unlucky, don't they? We have a red card coming into us at the Den. Violence at the Den. Who would have thought? But it's not for Millwall. It's an Ipswich defender. Gulp, if it's Bramble now.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Because what, he got 12 points, so that was probably a clean sheet, an assist, and 3 bonus. Could you imagine? Because he's probably the most owned defender, given that he's 5 million.
You'd have thought so.
Fucking hell.
Well, who could it be? Haridason would still be quite highly owned, I would have thought.
Yeah. Bramble would be the funniest, though, based on the fact that he done so well in the previous sim, clearly.
Jota FPL, can we start a GoFundMe for Mode to help him get his data? People keep chatting about it, mate, but they're all shit. They're all fart no shit at the moment. So if you set it up, I'll gladly receive it. Bramble would be a prickly red card. Hey, well done, Cole. Yeah, David Strom, 0 to 0. Can you imagine if it's him red carded? You don't have him down, do you?
No.
Red card 2. Clapham. Jamie Clapham just planted a headbutt on Paul Eiffel. It seemed unprovoked, bizarre. Ipswich down to 10.
So that's quite good for the old Christophe Canet owners like yourself.
Yeah, very true. Disable. Bramble got a clean sheet, a goal, and man of the match in Sim 1. That could change. Arthur McCain. I have Clapham. ...
I had him in Gameweek 1, to be fair.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Is that because he was on penalties?
he was on penalties, and Ipswich went mental for the clean sheets last year, didn't they? So
Yeah.
I think I went for him and Bramble, but that didn't work out.
Johan Montin, this game has a weird amount of headbutts. It does.
Yeah.
Goal. Man City are 1-0 up against Bolton. Huckabee with the goal. Tiato with the assist. Rob Pick's best mate. So Huckabee has put Man City 1-0 up against Bolton.
How have Man City scored a goal and neither of us have been involved? You've got Flitcroft, I've got one shot.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you'd have thought one of them would be involved in some way. FPL JJ, as a Clapham owner, I'd feel distraught. Oh, well done, mate.
That's poor. I'm not having that. Don't say well done, because he'll keep going.
Oh, lots of people have a Huckabee, actually. FPL Blackadder, Huckers go on. Ram, yes, Huckabee get in.
Oh, doesn't Captain have him?
Does he?
I think he might Huckabee. I think.
I should know that because he's in my he's in team mode, mate. Oh, he sold him. Right, Captain. You can't be doing stuff like that if you want to be team mode. Picture a Darren Huckabee goal. Yep, you've got it. Pace to get through the Bolton back line and then a scuffed finish. A great solo effort by Huckabee.
Yeah, my favourite Huckabee goal, I remember, was it Coventry? Coventry beat United 3-2 and Huckabee got the winner and it was a goal just like that. Little wriggle through the defence and a scuff round the corner.
Don't remember that. Owen Captain and Huckabee owner, lovely. Yeah, a few people are saying that there might be a few spoilers in the chat, but we'll only mention it once. Make sure you don't if you can, and make sure you are live in the stream. But to be fair, some people might not have been up to date and all that kind of stuff because of everything that went on in the 10th minute. So, yeah, make sure you don't put anything in there. FPL captain, he had 4 shots on goal, none on target in 4 game weeks. He had to go. And then the next week he scores. Andrew Martin. Evening, Andrew Martin. Very quiet start. Goal! Leicester are 1-0 up against Newcastle and the GIF is back. Sturridge with the goal. Savage with the assist. The GIF is back.
I love that one.
Yeah, brilliant, wasn't it?
Can't believe Adi Akinbai didn't score.
Yeah. Hippoc07 legendary. A girl I work with banged David Dunn of Blackburn on holiday. Are you sure it was David Dunn? Wasn't just saying he was.
Yeah, David Dunn looks like the sort of bloke you could get away with saying you are, really, isn't he?
Alexander Gash likes the Gash story. Slovakia and David Strom both own Sturridge. Hippoco7 legendary. Yeah, saw pictures and everything of them together. You've missed that gif, huh? Savage looks as if he's trying to find Taggart with the pass, but it runs beyond him to Sturridge, who takes a touch and lashes the ball past Given.
We loved old Sturridge in the first season, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
5.5 million, crazy value.
Yeah. Oh, David Strom, wish I owned him. I'm just happy for him. I like that. Oh. Well, at least everything seems to be working again now.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you plug in an Ethernet?
No, I should have done. I can't do that. I don't have an Ethernet cable.
You don't own an Ethernet cable?
Don't think so.
They don't do them in Somerset.
Well, we've only just got the internet, so my windmill needs to be blowing. It needs to be going around a certain amount for me to get electricity. Goal. Millwall are 1-0 up against Ipswich. Corrigan with the goal. Mekanespi with the assist. So Corrigan has taken a break from Peep Show and he is scoring goals against Ipswich to knock out that Bramble clean sheet that people might have been clinging on to from the first sim.
Bloody hell. To be fair, if Millwall scores a goal, that's probably the combo you'd go for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone loves Corrigan and Mekanespi. That's almost as good as Swannell and Glass from last game week.
Clean sheet wipeout. Definitely best that you stay downstairs, Andy. Oh, is that because of my connection, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Rob Pick, Mo paid for 100 megabyte add-on. I've done that before, actually. I paid for a 500 megabyte add-on last time. Jota FPL Mo, do you have a Wi-Fi extender? I do not. Is that one of those ones you put it on the end of a stick or something? Corrigan, super hands from Sereni to deny Savarese initially, but McAnespie is able to work the ball back in, and Corrigan does the rest, slamming home at the far post. Ipswich are not sick, but they're not well. I like that. The fact that he did that in a rush as well.
Yeah. But that's classic Rob Pick, though, isn't it? The amount of British comedies that he's got just stuck in his head. He's like me with Premier League years, but for him, it's all that sort of crap, isn't it?
Yeah. Disable. Irons looks a tad like Corrigan, thinking about it.
I'm fuming with these. You get Jamie Redknapp. I've had Phil Taylor, fucking Corrigan. What the fuck is going on?
Phil Taylor was horrific. Tax was like, you look a bit like Phil Taylor. I was like, oh, that's not a nice comparison.
None of them are nice. Fucking Jamie Redknapp. Fuck off.
Oh. Yeah, Jonathan Gill. Rob Pick's wallpaper is puns from British sitcoms. I can imagine it is, actually.
Yeah. I think his favourite is he likes Peep Show, but his favourite is Mrs. Brown's Boys, isn't it? He really likes that one.
Bloody loves it, doesn't he?
He never stops talking about it. It's weird.
Bless him. Phil Taylor. People laughing at Phil Taylor. More like Jimmy Carr. Lewis Hewitson, he also looks like the Plusnet man.
What the fuck is going on?
The Plusnet man, I love that.
I think someone earlier said Leonardo DiCaprio and another said Matt Damon, but I think we missed those ones.
Rob Pick, fuck off Irons, you bellend. You were Mrs. Brown. You do look a bit like Mrs. Brown, actually. Yeah, a cross between Phil Taylor and Mrs. Brown.
Oh, good.
Goal. Paolo Wanchop with the goal. Darren Huckabee with the assist. Man City are 2-0 up on Bolton. Wanchop. So, Luke, you've got your first goal of the night. Huckabee with the assist.
Mate, my captain scored a goal. Michael Owen has a goal.
I'm waiting for a goal still. This is already going really well for me. Tyrone from Corrie. Irons looks a bit like Susan Boyle, says Pillows.
What? Why? Why am I getting this shit? What have I done wrong?
I dreamed a dream of times gone by.
I turn up every Thursday. I'll put on a show and I'm getting this shit. I'm fuming.
Susan Boyle's the best one. Oh, I fucking love that. If Susan Boyle and Corrigan had a love child. Oh. City double their lead. Huckabee digs out a cross and it's met superbly by Wanchop. His header giving Jääskeläinen absolutely no chance. Bolton looking like they are heading for a first defeat. God.
Do you know who one of my best mates compares me to? He genuinely says, if Angelo Ogbonna was white, he'd look exactly like me.
It's the face. It's the face, isn't it?
So weird. But he attempted to Photoshop it once. He was like, look, it looks like you.
FPL depression in Eeyore voice. Good man, I like it. Still no returns this week for me. Looking another long night.
Nice, that's really good.
Mate, that's me as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, Pirlo's pen. Ha ha ha. Just joking, Irons. You are a beautiful man. He is a beautiful man.
Thanks.
FPL Bricky. Irons is getting ironed. Goal. Derby are 1-0 up on Charlton. Christie with the goal. Nicholson with the assist. So Malcolm Christie continues from what the first sim showed, and he has scored in this sim. Actually, it wasn't him, was it? It was Ravanelli last time, wasn't it? Sorry, I got that wrong.
The Ravanelli owners are fuming.
Yeah, Jonathan Gill. So your mate took time out of his day to whiteface Ogbonna.
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
God, I love that. Yeah, so Ravanelli now, unfortunately. Looks like it's going to be swapping round. This is
Yeah.
why, to be fair, Disable warned us. He said, don't take anything from that sim. It can all change in the next one.
Yeah.
Zach Ryson in goal for Charlton has been heavily worked so far, but he can do nothing about this one. A cross from Nicholson evades everyone until Christie toe pokes home. Henri scores evening, guys. Read me. I'm laughing too much at Tyrone from Corrie, although my wife thinks he's cute. There you go. Look, you got a lady lover back there, mate.
Huh?
Yeah, your wife reckons he's cute. His wife reckons you're cute. Sorry.
I was going to say, it's not my wife.
Pep talk. All three of my forwards have scored. Owen, Christie, and One Chop.
Is he in my team?
People are shouting spoilers, but I don't see any.
You said Owen. You said Henri scores. The guy up there was called Henri scores.
Oh, really? Oh, sorry. Troll Senpai. At this rate, if I reach 10 points, I will be the happiest on earth. Liverpool 1, Tottenham 1. Liverpool are dominant overall, but Spurs almost snatched the lead. A snapshot from Rebrov hitting the outside of the post. Yeah, can you just bring up our teams again, Captain? Just because I want to see. I'm pretty sure I haven't got a return. No return at all, which is great. Luke, you've got your captain's already scored and you've got One Shot, but apart from that, you've got your double clean sheet wipeout, haven't you? Yeah. Cheers, Captain. Cheers. Could have changed my team a bit for me. Yeah, FPL Finn, Mode had said it if you mean me. Yeah, I don't know whether that was my fault. I think somebody in the chat's called Henri scored, and maybe he was getting excited that Henri scored, but Henri hasn't scored. So I apologise if that was because of me.
There's always civil war in the chat whenever someone says anything.
Yeah. People are still talking about what you look like, Irons.
Oh, fucking Nicola Sturgeon now.
It's basically just a lot of women with short hair. Nicola Sturgeon,
anyone.
Pat Butcher. I think you look gorgeous.
Thanks.
It's all right, mate.
Oh, I'm going to go cry after this is done.
Yeah.
My self-esteem has been ruined.
Colm Hayes. There's a 30-second delay, and then Mode is also delayed an extra 2 minutes because he's in Somerset. Oh.
Henri scores is back.
I need to do that, don't I? That's going to be the new clean sheet wipeout. Goal. Aston Villa are 1-0 up on Everton. Ian Taylor with the goal. Boateng with the assist. That'll be a popular goal.
Yeah.
FPL JJ Mode. Is Gary hiding behind those curtains? Could be. No, I think we're all good.
Apparently, I'm Claire Baldwin now.
Yeah, that's it. Yes.
What? Genuinely? Fucking hell. The second half's going to start up and I'm going to be hanging by a fucking rope.
Yeah, let's calm it down now. Come on, let's calm it down. He's
Unless you do want to see me hanging from a rope, then keep going because it'll be good entertainment.
It will,
We'll go
especially.
viral.
Can I take over your team? Because you'll be top 10 by the end of the day.
Yeah, go for it. It'll get us in the newspapers.
It feels like an important first goal as the game had been very even. Boateng managed to get the better of Giordidis and squirms a ball through to Taylor. He hits it well and inside the near post. Oh.
Fucking hell. Looks like a Giacomo model. Again, a lovely compliment.
Henri scores, says exactly. It was in relation to clean sheet wipeout. I remember now. You mentioned it on Twitter and I said go for it. I remember now. FPL Iron Lady. Yes. There is a Maggie Thatcher vibe going on there. Especially the way he rallied his troops for Team Irons as well. Andrew Martin, it's fine, Irons. I look like every fat man with glasses and a beard.
Oh, that makes me feel better then. I'd rather be a fat man with a beard than Susan Boyle / Claire Baldwin / Tyrone Freestend from Curry.
Oh, you got some nice ones now. Simon Dowling, Irons looks like Chris Hemsworth. Adam English, Irons, I think you look like Jamie Dornan.
Oh my God, have you just seen what Disabled said?
Caroline Quentin.
That'll be Caroline Flack in a minute.
Whoa. Christopher C, he reminds me of David Beckham, to be honest. There you go.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
All this chat about Irons, not enough chat about Mode looking like Jamie Theakston.
Again, a nice one.
Oh. FPL Glassdow, I have to be Team Irons just for the grief he takes week on week. Yeah, that's how you got to pick your teams, the ones that take the most flack. Oh, bringing it back to Caroline again. Clean sheet wipeout. Wow, Irons went there. Yeah, he did go there. Yeah, everybody's going, whoa. Goal. Adi Akinbai has scored for Leicester. They are now 2-0 up. Assist. Robbie Savage with another assist of the night, but Luke has called it. Akinbai has scored for Leicester. They are now 2-0 up. Nicholas Jorgensen. Mo could be a poor man's Adam Levine. I'll take that. He's a gorgeous man.
The fuck is this? They're trying to call you out by calling you beautiful men. Redknapp, Theakston, fucking Adam Levine.
This isn't the Wolfpack chat, says Andy Martin. Yeah, let's calm it down with the young women that died early. God. Oh, let's not bring up bloody what's her fucking name? Amy Winehouse next. And Alexander Gash. Mode looks like the chap from that dreadful movie Leap Year with Amy Adams. No idea. Robbie Savage is giving Newcastle the runaround here, and his high cross lures Given off his line. Akinbaye flew into the air and beat him, looping a header into double the lead. United FPL, Shay Given is a useless twat.
There's somebody that said the exact same joke 3 times and deleted it, hoping that you'll read it out.
Oh, really?
They've just done it again. That's so funny. Lewis Kirkby keeps saying that I look like Shrek when he drank the potion and turns into a man. And he keeps saying it to bug me off, and then keeps deleting it when you miss it.
Pirlo's pen. Mode looks like Rylan, another very talented man. Mode looks like Adam Johnson with a better beard. Again, not so sure about that one.
That's not a great one.
No. Yeah, I think we need to calm it now on the controversial chat. And to be honest, I reckon there's better things we can be talking about than what we look like, to be honest. Lewis Hewitson. Shay keeps giving goals away for fun. Rihanna
I don't know how laggy you are, people. Your internet's not great for me again, Andy.
Is it not? Don't know what's going on. There shouldn't.
No, it kind of went a bit. It went a bit laggy earlier, and that's before I got kicked out of the call.
Yeah, a few people. Yeah,
people are saying you're lagging.
All right. Well, we just got to keep on going and see what happens. Probably doesn't help the lack of goals as well this week. Gaffer,
that will speed up the internet.
Yeah. Gaffer Gui, Mode looks like my dad. Goal, Alan Shearer. Assist, Stephen Hughes. Leicester 2, Newcastle 1. There's a nice little Alan Shearer picture there as well. Hughes is my first return of the night. Yeah. Yeah, it's only the video lagging, which is a bit weird. Anyway, we won't keep talking about the lag because that's a bit boring.
Yeah, you sound.
Yeah. Yeah, Hughes. People are going to be happy about that Hughes assist. And Shearer. People with that double up of Shearer and Hughes, they're going to be well happy.
Yeah, I think Hughes was a no-brainer on the wild card, wasn't he? Just keeps returning. And his stats from last season were mental. I think it was something like 28 assists in the Championship. So
yeah, just ridiculous that is. You've got to get somebody like that in for their price as well, with the value in midfield. If you can get somebody for 8 million that you know is going to return, it's just kind of, you don't need to think about it, do you? Newcastle's key men respond. Hughes does well down the right and spots Shearer. His angle cross is perfect, and Shearer nearly breaks the net with the header.
Yeah, Hughes was in the Sim 1 team of the week again as well.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he obviously was made for this one, wasn't
he? Yeah, it looks like he's incredibly consistent. It kind of reminds me of Johnston at the start of last year. You just knew every week he was going to get you a nice return, whether it was only an assist or not. You were going to get some points.
Yeah, well, this one as well, to be fair. Johnston's pretty good in this one as well.
Yeah, no, he's did well, isn't he?
Connexon got my first returns a while back on my bench one chop. God, bench in one chop.
Hell no.
Goal. Blackburn are 1-0 up against Manchester United. Bent with the goal. So Man United clean sheet wipeout. Blackburn have gone 1-0 up against Manchester United. Marcus Bent with the goal.
We both still got Sylvester.
We do, unfortunately. This is not turning into a very good game week for me at the moment.
No, not many clean sheets at all.
No, well, yeah, you went with a 5 at the back, didn't you? But yeah, it's a shame at the moment.
Yeah, so I've still got I've got an Arsenal clean sheet, an Aston Villa clean sheet, and a Blackburn clean sheet, which I doubt is going to remain for much longer.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I'm just thinking, because obviously I went with Henry and Viduka instead of getting Ruud van Nistelrooy. Blackburn have given a good account of themselves with the help of some good saves from Westerveld, and now they lead. De Boer's header is only parried by Barthez, and Bent has the simplest task to nudge it home. But now we have another.
Oh, see, there you go. I said my Blackburn clean sheet would last long. That'll be Van Nistelrooy.
Imagine it's Blackburn again.
I'd prefer it was Blackburn, but yeah, this is going to hurt us, I reckon. Be Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, I told you, by the way, you said you thought Barthez saved a penalty, but it wasn't. He saved 9 shots and got man of the match.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just assumed Barthez to get 11 points would have to be a penalty because he doesn't save shots, does he, normally?
No. Blackburn away, see? Yeah, if it's Veron, you sold Veron, didn't you? Goal!
Yeah.
Ruud van Nistelrooy with the goal. Ryan Giggs with the assist. Blackburn 1, Man United 1. Ruud van Nistelrooy has opened his account for the evening. He has scored a goal against Blackburn. Luke.
But this is we say it every week. This is the reason you shouldn't go without him. And you know, we took a punt because it's a tough game, but fair play, isn't it?
Oh, people are going mad in the chat for Ruud. Yeah, that's right, you sheep. You all celebrate your Ruud goal.
To be fair, it's a good week to go for the obvious captain of Ruud van Nistelrooy because a lot of us tried to be clever with it.
Yeah, exactly. God, I'm just trying to think about my original team before I wildcarded now.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. You probably end up with a lot more points.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might have done, actually. Never in doubt, was it? Giggs swings in a great cross after a strong run down the left, and Ruud is across the near post, glancing a header in via a kiss off the far post.
Oh, disabled saying Ruud scored in Sim 1 as well.
Did he? But he must not
So
have,
he's just
only
insane,
scored
isn't
one.
he?
But that's the thing, though. He could only score one. Whereas there are others that have got nice fixtures that could score 2. I'm just trying to look at my original team.
I think if we can get away with only one Van Nistelrooy return, I think we've done okay.
Yeah.
If it's any more, then we probably wasted our wild card.
Yeah. Yeah, my original team wouldn't have been doing that well. Well, no, I say that. It would have been doing okay. Yeah, we just won't look at my original team. Arsenal 0, Watford 0. Watford have been really good here so far. Petkov has been booked, but also has clipped the bar with a curling free kick, and Tommy Smith just hit the post. Oh, Petkov booked. Adam
Seriously,
Brown.
what is up with Arsenal?
With our what?
Crazy. With Arsenal,
Yeah, I know.
they're awful in this sim. They've lost every game, and now they're getting battered by Watford at home.
Yeah. Adam Brown, sorry to ask a probably easy question, but what is Sim 1? So, yeah, there was a little bit of a leak this week, unfortunately, where they tweeted what the team of the week was going to be for literally about 20 seconds, then took it straight down, and we had to re-sim absolutely everything. So everybody's worked really hard. We're going to talk about it at halftime anyway, but this is basically the second sim of what this week would be. So this is how it is, and Petkov did quite well in the first sim, didn't he? FPL Boyo, when Risa is captain to show mode, I'm a good, bold golf pick. Yeah, that's gone well.
Definitely.
Henry Latinen, I had one sim where Henri got yanked before 60th and 3 of the next 4 fixtures. Yep, it does happen with Henri, unfortunately. Simon Dowling, who else captain Hippier? Yeah, I reckon. Do you reckon that's a bit of recency bias there, Luke?
Yeah, maybe, but we've still got a half in this game, and he could get a penalty, and then you've got potentially a clean sheet in the next one as well. He could still quite easily come out with 20 odd points despite conceding. So
yeah,
I'm sure some points will come.
Yeah, Aaron Lagor, come on, Henri. FPL Blackadder, Arsenal have advanced in quality from the 2021 season. They have. And that is half time. So, Luke, can you talk us through those half-time scores, mate?
So, at the moment, we have Arsenal 0, Watford 0, Aston Villa 1, Everton 0, Blackburn 1, Manchester United 1, Derby 1, Charlton 0, Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 0, Leicester 2, Newcastle 1, Liverpool 1, Tottenham 1, Manchester City 2, Bolton 0, Millwall 1, Ipswich 0, and Sunderland 0, Chelsea 0. So yeah, no clean sheets for any of the double game week teams, which definitely does not suit a lot of players.
Yeah, it's not been the greatest week because I think a lot of people have taken a few punts this week and none have come in so far. Like you said, Henri's doing nothing, Viduka's doing nothing. There's been a few clean sheet wipeouts that have not been good for players, unfortunately. Liverpool obviously lost theirs, United lost theirs. So, yeah, if you're going to do well this week and you're going to have a good week, this is the week to have a good week. If you can hit 60s, 70s, I think you're doing very, very well this week. So it is half time, and like I said, we were going to give a massive shout out again to everybody behind the scenes that made tonight happen, because at one point it didn't look like tonight was going to happen. Even once we started the stream, there was a point where we thought tonight wouldn't happen. So thank you to everybody behind the scenes. Like I said, Rob Pitt, Clem Fandango and Panda, we have to give a special shout out for all the work they've done for this week, and also just everybody else. It's an absolutely fantastic team. We should also give a massive shout out to everybody in the community that they kind of responded with. It was just, guys, you all work so hard. Don't worry if it needs to be changed. It's amazing that you managed to get it done. So also to the community as well, thank you so much for just accepting what was happening and not putting any pressure on the lads, because I think it could have happened where they've got lives, they've got families, they've got work, and there could have been a lot of pressure from the community to say, oh, get it done. And actually they did it without that stress. And I think without having that stress, it did help massively. So thank you to everybody else as well. It's cracking community, and well done to the lads again. So it is half time, and we always do it at half time. You can ask us any questions, whether it's FPL related, Championship Manager related, or just anything really. So we're going to scroll through the chat and answer some questions. Jack Brockenshire, half-time question. In FPL, who would you have in game week 13? Salah home to Spurs, KDB home to West Bromwich Albion, or Fernandes at Sheffield United, Luke?
Who would I have? Does that mean captain, or he wants to bring in one of those players?
Just have, I think, mate.
I'd probably say Fernandes at Sheffield United. My worry with KDB is that obviously, given that they're playing United this week, and midweek you've got West Brom at home, I think he may well get rotated if he's ever going to get rotated for a game like that. So I think Bruno, just given that he's nailed and he scores so many points.
Yeah. M has asked, how tall are you both? I'm 5'10". What are you, Luke? About the same?
I'm also 5'10".
There you go.
Yeah.
FPL JJ, the halftime question: do I captain Salah or not? Yes, 100%. If you own him, you own him for this kind of fixture, so you captain him. I think Luke could probably say the same.
Maybe. I want to hear what Klopp has to say in his press conference, because we may be given a few helping tips, but yeah, at the moment it's on Salah.
He'll play. I cannot see him not playing. What other ones we got? JL Milam, is Rooney a youth prospect on this? You'll have to ask Disable. I don't think he is. I don't think he comes through and does very well in this normally. No.
He's in the team, but he's not a prospect. We're currently in September 2002, which would have been roughly the time he scored that goal against Arsenal and kicked off his career. But I don't think he's particularly good in the game.
Yeah. James Nelson, how did Irons and Mode meet? Was it like Sleepless in Seattle, like I hope? Funnily enough, we have never actually met. So we it's just from Twitter, basically. And then used to do the Wolf Pod. It used to be me quizzing two people. And then we decided that we'll just have Luke on every week. And now we have our format at the moment. So we started doing the ChampMan pods last year. And people seemed to like him, which was awesome. And then because James wasn't doing the streams this year, they asked us to do it, which is amazing. I think we were 7th, 8th in line to do it. So, yeah, we'll take that. FPL Slovakia, how are you doing in FPL this season? What's your overall ranks? So, Luke, what's yours? We're quite close at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, I think I'm about 850, 900k at the moment. But the positive for me is that I have had a few greens in a row. So I am hopefully on the way up, which would be nice.
Yeah. And I'm 700k at the moment. I got up to 300k this weekend after Saturday. Yeah. I think you were the same, and then just slowly went down from there. But every big player seems to be banging at the moment, so it's bloody hard to keep going all the time. Who else we got? FPL Twiggy, who's your best England 11 players from your lifetimes? Jesus Christ. I don't think we're going to have time to go through the whole 11, but Luke, who's your favourite England player that you've seen? Not like old players that you wouldn't have seen. Who's your favourite England player you've seen?
I think for me, I think it's Wayne Rooney at Euro 2004 is my favourite moment of an England player. I would have been 9 at the time, and I truly believe we were going to win that tournament. I think without him getting injured, we would have done. When he got injured, we were 1-0 up in the quarters against Portugal, and obviously we ended up losing on penalties. But I think after that, we would have ended up playing the Dutch in the semi. We'd have beat them, and we'd have beat Greece in the final. So I think that was our chance to win one if he didn't get injured, because I think at that point he was probably the best player in the world.
Yeah. I've got two. I've got to mention Gaza. Watching him play was just incredible. But also Beckham. I used to just love watching Beckham play. He encapsulated everything that I loved about England at the time. And watching that free kick go in against Greece, sorry. Just incredible. So yeah, I think Beckham was one of mine for sure. And obviously I'm a Man United fan, so. Marcus de Giza, what was your best and worst moves of ChampMan Season 1? Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, I know mine. In one of the doubles last year, the time Newcastle had a double, I went for Basidas and Robert, and they both blanked.
Oh, yeah.
And Solano and Dyer, the other two of the midfield four, I think scored 24 and 26 respectively. So if I'd gone for the right two, I'd have been about 40 points up.
Yeah, I think one of my best ones was captaining Phillips that week when no one else did. And he got 3 goals and an assist or something like that, I think it was. So I moved up loads then. But I only made it to 17th last year. 17th was the highest I was, whereas you got to 2nd, didn't you? So that was quite a good moment for you, really.
Yeah, I was happy with 2nd, but I wanted 1st.
FPL Bricky, question for Irons. Can Mahrez haul?
Yeah, of course he can. He can score a hat trick, can't he? Obviously, Bricky got his points for the hat trick, and so fair play to him. But yeah, he's a tough one to own.
Yeah. AD Tour, who would you captain if you can't afford Salah in FPL?
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah.
I think for me, Kevin De Bruyne is one of these players where you can kind of call Salah a bit easier. You know that he's going to bang against the bad teams and maybe not do so well against the big teams. Whereas Kevin De Bruyne is so consistent, he can score 15 points against anyone. It doesn't matter if he's playing Man United or whether he's playing Fulham. So for me, I think if you're ever in a tricky position, Kevin De Bruyne is the one to go for.
Yeah, I do. I think we're going to get spanked as well this week. I think United are going to get spanked, unfortunately. God bloody hell! I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Here we go. Pirlo's pen. What's your favourite sport that's not football, Luke?
I love all sport. I watch sport all day long. But for me, probably the F1 is the one that I'm the most passionate about outside of football. Yeah. I absolutely love it. I had a strop and had to go upstairs and compose myself last week because there was a lot of drama that went around a young kid that had come in, and I was not happy about it at all.
Oh, I just got this image of Susan Boyle having a strop and going up the stairs.
Yeah, no, fully. I would have been like a kid in your class, like a proper strop.
My favourite sport, golf to play, American football to watch, although I love watching the golf as well. Bumper FPL, Callum Wilson, a good alternative captain shout. He is, to be fair. The only thing is, I just don't trust Newcastle to score enough goals. But, Callum Wilson has done it this year.
They're also missing 12 players, potentially. Apparently, they're missing 12 of their squad. So, yeah, Callum Wilson is a very good player, but he's scoring goals at the moment because he's being assisted by semi-decent footballers. But he could be playing with 17, 18-year-olds this weekend. You just don't know yet. So, keep up with the pressers.
Clean sheet wipeout. Ketchup or brown sauce on a bacon butty? Be careful here, Luke. What are you going to say?
Ketchup.
Yeah, me too, mate. Me too. FPL Boyo. When you meet, you can then tell us who's lying about being 5'10". James Nelson, haven't had a chance to listen to the pod. Bruno or KDB this week or another? Yeah, I think you got to go De Bruyne. I think Bruno. Like I said, I think we're going to get absolutely spanked by him. So, Ronarid 9, you guys playing Sky FF? Do you know what? I've thought about it once or twice, but I watched Korf play it, and he's bloody good at the game, and it just seems to take so much more time. And because we've got this, I mean, I've got a family at home anyway, so doing the pod on Tuesdays, and doing fantasy football and doing NFL and everything as well, it would just be too much for me to actually sit down and plan it. I'd want to do it well. I'm assuming you're like me, Luke. When you do something, you want to do it really well, don't you?
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Yeah, for me, I think if I'm not fully invested in a game, I won't play it at all. So yes, Korf, as you say, is one of the best Sky players that I know. Yeah. And when he explained the game, I was like, oh, that sounds good. And then I realised I just simply haven't got the time to do any of that.
Takes proper planning that.
Yeah.
Christopher C, would you start Tellez or Soufal?
Cool. Probably Tellez.
Yeah, do you know what I was going to say Tellez, because I don't think City will potentially score more than 2, whereas Leeds could against West Ham.
Yeah, I don't like the Leeds matchup for West Ham at all, especially if Masuaku's out and we're playing a 4. I think Leeds could smash us up, and to be honest, I think also Tellez has got a better potential for attacking returns than Soufal as well. So yeah, tough one.
Yeah. FPL Slovakia, guys, honestly now, do you reckon Giroud plays again over Tammy? They are a much better team when Giroud plays. The only thing is he's older, so he's not going to play every minute for him. But if he wants his team to play well, he's going to be playing Giroud over Tammy. Tammy doesn't really offer him that much, does he, in terms of making their team tick? Whereas Giroud is just such a perfect player when you've got the players that Chelsea have.
Yeah, no, for me, you know my thoughts on Tammy Abraham. He's got West Ham in 2 years written all over him. He'll be our striker in 2 years' time. He'll be the next Carlton Cole.
Yeah.
I think for me, you look at Giroud and you realise he's played over 100 games and scored 50 odd goals for France. And there's a reason for that. He does so much for the world-class players around him.
Yeah.
And if Chelsea utilise him in the same way as France do, there's no reason why he can't be a very, very, very good player for that side.
Yeah, he's the French Emile Heskey, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And scores goals.
Yeah. Dylan Zillan, Team Gerrard or Team Lampard? Oh, Team Scholes for me. No, if I'm honest, I've said we've had this chat in the Wolfpack before. We're not going to get into it because it's a boring bloody debate. But we've both said, I think we both agree, Gerrard is the most dynamic player that you've ever seen in the league. He pulled through a Liverpool side by himself for years, pretty much. The players he had around him were shit at times, and I think for 1 or 2 years the players around him were really shit as well.
Really?
And he still managed to win games. I mean, that FA Cup final against West Ham, it was just him, wasn't it? Like, it was just unbelievable. Marlon Harewood missing that shot with a bloody broken leg he had, pretty much. But yeah, so I would be Team Gerrard. Lampard was he was the stats man. He would score goals. Like FPL, he was an absolute dream.
I can imagine.
But for me as a footballer, I still think Scholes was the best out of all of them in terms of controlling games and who you would want in your team. Scholes was incredible.
It completely depends what you want, isn't it? You know, if you're looking for a defensive midfielder, you shouldn't go out and buy Paul Pogba like Man United did.
Yeah, exactly.
If you want a player that scores goals, you won't go out and buy Kante or Makelele. And I think all of them would suit different teams for different reasons, and they were all world-class footballers. That debate has always wound me up. The same for Messi and Ronaldo. Just enjoy the fact you got to watch some really fucking good footballers. Stop worrying who's better, Messi or Ronaldo. No one gives a fuck. They're all very good players. Enjoy it.
It's still a travesty we couldn't get all three of them to work for bloody England, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, to keep this answer short, mate, Irons, Alban or Perez at Red Bull? Don't know what that means.
Perez.
Cool. The second half is underway around the grounds. Cheers for all your questions, guys. We're going to leave it there, and we're going to get going. FPL Finn, is that United bias, though? No, genuinely, I do think Scholes... If you asked all the bloody professionals that he played against, they all say Scholes is one of the best players they've ever played against. So if you had to take it as, you know, the players that he's playing against are going to be some of the best judges, I think you'd have to go with that. But we're not in any way saying that Gerrard and Lampard are shit. We're just saying that they're all fantastic players.
I completely agree. I think who is the most technically gifted footballer? Paul Scholes. Unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable. He didn't have the same engine as the other two, did he?
No, exactly. Or the eyesight, apparently. He started losing his eyesight, didn't he? And he was still
no eyes and 38 years old, and you still brought him back to win you the league.
Yeah, exactly. And he did.
Yeah.
Oh. Goal. Christie with the goal. Valakari with the assist. Derby are 2-0 up on Charlton. Christie is hurting all of those players that might have swapped him to go to Ravanelli. Christie with the goal. Valakari with the assist. I tell you what, Valakari, mate, he's still an option.
Yeah, no, he's a good player. He always ticks along. He did in the first year, but it's difficult. I think he's 6.5 million, so it's tough to bring him in at that price, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Malcolm Christie, though, God, Jason Ewell not doing anything for me in this sim.
Who does Jason Ewell have this game week? Derby.
Yeah, that's what I meant, because Derby just scored again. Yeah, a few people have Falaraki, Jack Brockenshire, Rob Reed, Falaraki, Valakari. We can sort that out when the lockdown's lifted. We can all go to Falaraki, can't we? Clean sheet wipeout, says Christie, still in quite a few wild cards that I saw. A flying start to the second half as Valakari squeezes a through ball for Christie, who is away. He composes himself and lifts the finish over the advancing Zachrison. Oh, I'd love a goal.
You had an assist. Stop being greedy.
I'd love a goal. Viduka goal. That would do me well.
That's the one you need desperately now that Van Nistelrooy scored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
The positive for me is that my captain's still got 1.5 games to get even more than he's already got.
Yeah. Paul Rona, swap Christie to Ravanelli after the leaks. Oh well. Goal. Aston Villa have extended their lead against Everton. They are now 2-0 up. Angel with the goal. Balaban with the assist. Juan Pablo Angel. I know he's high in both of our lists at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, that one's frustrating because he was the one that I really wanted, but just couldn't quite get the extra 1 million over One Chop. But to be fair, One Chop's got me a goal as well, so it's not too bad at the moment. Hopefully, he doesn't get any more.
Yeah. Billy Hadaway, Mode has cursed us for Duke owners now. Yeah, sorry if I have. FPL Twiggy, can you go through your teams? We can bring the teams up quickly so you can have a quick look at them. You won't want to look at mine for very long, unfortunately. Only 37 points between us now, though, mate. Catching you up slowly but surely.
We've only played 4 game weeks.
Yeah, but it's going to be more than bloody 37 points after this week, isn't it?
Yeah, at the moment it looks like it. But, there's still lots of football to be played.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The match report just says Angel scores. So I'm going for a 70-yard overhead kick in off the bar.
That's I asked Luke on Sunday when we did the stream how Nash had got his, because Carlo Nash got an assist last week, didn't he? And it says nothing about Nash. It just said Bruff has the ball, Bruff keeps the ball, Bruff keeps the ball, Bruff keeps the ball, and then he scored. So it basically made. Do you remember the Son goal against Burnley where he was just it basically sounded like that.
Oh, yeah, bloody Angel. I've never owned him still, and I really want to. I really want to own him at some point.
Yeah. I was put off slightly by CM Fantasy's sims at that game. I think Angel scored 1 goal in 20 sims. I had him nailed down in my team, and I saw that it put me off massively.
I saw someone earlier say, we have a substitution in the Sunderland-Chelsea game. Maybe they've just agreed the deal. Roberto Di Matteo comes off for Chelsea to replace by Dalabona. He's still on the pitch at Villa Park, though. Yay.
That's
I like that.
Oh, see, I was hoping he'd get injured in the Everton game, so we'd have to say Di Matteo's coming off, and then Di Matteo scored for Chelsea.
Yeah.
That would have been. We've said, yeah, he's injured, and then he scored 20 minutes later.
Alan Matardi, for fuck's sake, Henri. Yes, I completely agree. FPL depression. Di Matteo owners are in the mud. They are, unfortunately. With everything that went on, by the way, after 10 minutes, how did the viewers come? Have we managed to reach anywhere near 300? Because I probably got rid of about 100 with my antics with my internet. So let us know in the chat. Goal. Leeds, clean sheet, wipeout. Middlesbrough 1-0 up on Leeds. Boxic with the goal. Zepeda with the assist. Middlesbrough are 1-0 up on Leeds. This is going so badly, Luke.
I tell you what, people that did well last week and then didn't wildcard are going to continue to do relatively well.
They are. It's all about fixtures in this bloody game, though, and they're keeping up with a bloody form, aren't they?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. This was apparently a terrible matchup for Middlesbrough, and they've gone 1-0 up.
Yeah. Ian Hart owners will not be very happy.
No.
Unfortunately for me, obviously I sold Southgate on my wild card, along with Desai, who are both keeping clean sheets. Sullivan's still keeping me a clean sheet, though, for my wild card team, so I'll take that. God, clutching at straws. A shock leader, Ellen Rhodes. Zepeda works half a yard and gets in the cross. Boxic meets it wonderfully with a header into the top corner at the near post. Oh, Darcy K. Zepeda on my bench started Berg instead. You might get lucky. You might get lucky if he doesn't play in the next game. There is the hint that if they played 4 at the back, they play 4 at the back in the next game as well because they're both at home. So you might get lucky.
Yeah.
John Shanley. Pardon, mate?
You'd assume if they play 4 at the back in an attacking sense against United, they'll do the same against Liverpool.
Yeah, you'd have thought so. Where did it go? lost it now. John Shanley, why did I free hit? One Chop, Zapata and Rude were in my original team. Nasty Balls, has Viduka forgotten how to play football? It seems like that at the moment. Near Shakhtar, Zapata out for Hughes, not looking back. To be honest, I think Hughes is the better hold moving forward.
Yeah.
Fionn Hayes is in the chat. Evening, Fionn Hayes. He's doing an absolute blinder in FPL at the moment. I think he's still in the top 100 at the moment in FPL, so fair play to you. And he's a Zapata owner as well. Fionn Hayes having a cracking year in FPL, but he still couldn't beat me in the cup, could you, mate? Chris F is asking, nerdy CMO102 comment here, but if the sim was played in very fast to get it ready for tonight, could it have led to less goals? I can't say for sure. I doubt it, but Disable will be the one to ask.
No, I can't see why that would be the case. I've only ever played Championship Manager and Football Manager on very fast, and there's goals in a lot of games, so I can't see that being an issue.
Yeah, robbery doesn't work like that, Chris. Hits the woodwork at Anfield. Liverpool 1, Tottenham 1. So close. Fowler finds Owen in the air and he managed to curl a shot around the defender, but it hits the post and rebounds to safety.
Bugger.
Fionn Hayes. Oh, yeah, that lucky cup win. Yeah, thrashed you, didn't I, mate? Have Sunderland and Chelsea just agreed between them not to re-sim? Yeah, it seems that way, doesn't it? That was Pep Talk saying that.
Oh yeah, of course. Disabled's the manager of. I think they're the manager of Brighton. So when they sim these, I think they literally go on holiday.
Yeah.
So they're not even in the game. So there's no fast, very fast, etc.
Rihanna Bassi. Owen, why? Well, at least he's got you a goal already. To be fair. Andy Martin may have missed this, but was Di Matteo sold in Sim 1? He was, I think, wasn't he? From what they've said, I think. I could have that wrong. Championship Manager Fantasy Podcast. Why did I captain Janssen? Yeah, if Luke would have carried on his way, he would have captained Janssen this week as well.
Yeah, to be fair, when I say CM Fantasy put me off Angel, he also put me off Janssen captain, so I'll thank him for that one.
Alan Matardi, starting to remember what it feels like owning Henri. Memories, yeah, I know.
He'll be coming off in the next 3 minutes, so.
Not before he scores a goal. We are getting to that time when substitutions are going to happen. These comms are awesome again, though, considering how short a time they've had. Man City 2, Bolton 0. The next goal feels crucial in this game. Tiato goes close for Man City and Pedersen threatens for Bolton, but his drive flies into the side netting.
That's quite an important clean sheet there at Man City. I saw a lot of wild cards and they've gone for people like Horlock and Howie as their 4.5. So if Man City could keep that one, that'll be a lot of clean sheets.
Yeah. Andy Martin, Janssen wasn't a good pick. Man United and Liverpool are tough. I didn't bring in any Blackburn. I did, but I knew he was going to get benched, so it's fine. FPL Jord, I've got Henri, Viduka and Owen up front and 1 goal. That is unlucky. Ryan Nurse, I've got a feeling this is going to be a low-scoring game week. I certainly hope so. I'm not going to do well. To be fair, though, it's these low-scoring game weeks where if you do well, this is the week where you can really do well against other people. We've had a really high-scoring game weeks the last couple of weeks, and people are getting 100 points, but they're only gaining 20 points on people. It's these weeks where people are getting 30, 40 points, and you get 70, and it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Clean sheet wipeout. Driven from Dorset to Manchester and back today for work, so starting to lag. Need some goals to keep me going.
Yeah.
Yeah, clean sheet wipeout. Whereabouts do you live in Dorset, mate? Because I'm literally about 10 minutes away from Dorset. It's quite big, to be fair, but...
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah. Went to sixth form in Dorset. Pep talk. Need Man City to hang on to a clean sheet because I benched Desai in favour of Howie. Bloody hell. I suppose Chelsea are away, I suppose.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think that's probably a good decision.
Yeah, because Sunderland are quite strong at home, aren't they?
Yeah. I saw a lot of people bringing in Sunderland ahead of this.
Yeah.
People thought they would do quite well.
Rob Pick, Mode versus Irons, Ryder Cup. Who's doing the best so far this week? Battle of the Captains. It's definitely Luke. Andy Martin, I live in Dorset and live an hour from you, Mode. You do, mate. When I went to, what are the rocks called in Dorset? Near Bournemouth Coast. I went there. Can't remember what that's called now.
The Rocks.
The Rocks, yeah. It's loads of rocks. You go there. Old Harry Rocks, that's it. Cheers, Captain. Yeah, they're called Old Harry Rocks. Yeah, I went there and I could literally look out onto Bournemouth and Poole, and Andy Martin was waving at me from his window. Could definitely see him. I'm pretty sure you're beating me this week. I think clean sheets might be helping me a little bit. Although you've got Colloway in goal, actually, haven't you? But yeah, I think you're dicking me, to be honest. Edward Healy, Durdle Door. No, Durdle Door isn't in Dorset, I don't think. I don't think it is.
It's lucky you teach kids, really.
I don't know all my geography.
I think Durdle Door is definitely in Dorset.
Is it?
I'm almost certain it's in Dorset, yeah.
Yeah, they're all saying it's definitely in Dorset. Yeah, I'm just testing you all. Andy Martin, yeah, I was waving, robe open.
Cool, that'd be a sight, wouldn't it?
It would be a sight. He'd be waving, but his hands would be in his pockets. Oh. We're having a quiet second half, aren't we? Oh, here we go. Blackburn 1, Man United 1. Disallowed goal and substitutions. Graham Lasso has gone off and David Weatherall have been replaced by Bjornaby and Berg. Van Nistelrooy thought he'd headed United in front, but the flag was up. Looks the right call.
That's really annoying that Weatherall's come off and they've conceded.
Yeah, I know.
60 minutes if they'd not conceded would have been beautiful.
God. Edward Healy, the clue is in the name, mate. Durdle Door is in Dorset.
Oh, are you sure?
I don't know whether that's how it works.
That can't be right. I'm not having that.
That's like saying, well, Isle of Man, it's in the name, it's in Manchester. Berg's come on for me then, so I don't get
GX.
Millwall 1, Ipswich 0. More fighting at the Den. I can't believe there's no red cards here. Jermaine Wright pushes Savaresi and Savaresi responds by kicking him up the arse. Yellow card to both. Bizarre. I'm just thinking Everton. Where are Everton? Oh, no, they're losing 2-0 against Villa. That's fine. So GX would have only been getting me 2 points anyway.
Yeah.
Fionn Hayes. Hegan, Wanchop, Rude, Shearer and Zapata return so far. Need more. All right, mate. I just need something, let alone more.
Need more than that? Bloody hell, calm down. You'll probably be in the top 50 players with that so far.
Yeah. James Nelson. Dumbledore came from Dorset. That's definitely how it works. Oh. Goal. Derby clean sheet wipeout. It is a goal for Chris Powell. Assist Davis. Chris Powell has put Charlton back in the game. 2-1 to Derby. Where the fuck is Jason Yule? Freaking Chris Powell scoring. What's going on? So
there's some funny goals.
Charlton 1. God. Clean sheet wipeout. Quite a few of us Dorset based then. Meet up for sure when we're allowed. Yeah, definitely. Let's go for it. FBL Jord. Wasn't the door actually invented in Dorset? FPL Ferrell. Can someone kick Owen up the ass? You got your goal, Ferrell. Calm down. Yeah, Andrew Martin. He owns both of Chris Powell and Davis for Charlton.
Fair play.
Tim Lum. Rock band The Doors were actually from Dorset and not LA. Warnock. Shambles of a game week this. It is. Out of nowhere, Charlton have never threatened, but Sean Davis header breaks to Powell running into the left side of the area, and he fires a fierce shot across Poom and in.
That's one advantage we've gained then from wildcarding. We currently do have our goalkeeper clean sheets, whereas obviously UC and Poom have both lost theirs.
Yeah, very true. Disabled Dormice originated from Dorset. Poster points. It could be Yule over. It is now. I've still got 27 minutes.
Yeah, there's got to be some goals coming.
Yeah. FPL JJ, has Henri forgotten to turn up for Sim 2? Yeah.
Was he in Sim 1? I don't know if he did anything in the first game.
He had that big double game week. He did okay, didn't he? Goal. Sunderland are now 1-0 up on Chelsea. Kevin Phillips with the goal. Medina with the assist. So Kevin Phillips has opened his account for the night as well, putting Sunderland 1-0 up against Chelsea. Yeah.
That one hurts because it was Phillips or Henri. I assume you probably had the exact same thought.
Yeah, I thought about Phillips for a bit.
It's a really tough one. Yeah.
Yeah, people are celebrating in the chat. Fucking JJ. Phillips, your beauty. Yeah, fuck off, JJ. Jesus. Yeah, FPL Twiggy. Boo. I'm assumed you're named after the 70s model. AD Tour, named after the Glastonbury site. Super Kev captain, get in. Graham S. Babariaro, clean sheet. Yeah, I would have had Desai this week, so that's one thing that's gone well, I suppose. Tim Lum, that's not Teal. Who else? Medina's through ball over the top is perfect. Phillips is just onside, takes a touch and lashes the ball past Cudicini without breaking stride. Sunderland edge in front. Rihanna Bassi, Arca, do something. I swear, being a midfielder's ruining him.
He's done alright so far.
Yeah, but imagine he was a defender. He'd be up there with Hart, wouldn't he? FPL JJ, love you too, lads. Yeah, we love you really, JJ. Fellow teacher, mate, got to stick up for you. Let us know, JJ. Are you getting a Friday off next week? Because we're not. Rich P, that's it. I'm having another beer. Yeah, God, I need one as well. I only had 2 little ones. Rihanna Bassi, Sunderland doing very well. They are. They're a good team this year.
Yeah.
Frederick Tuna, I like how Viduka performs superbly on the sim data, but when it comes to the real thing, he is completely gone. Goal! Thierry Henry has put Arsenal 1-0 up. Von Bronckhorst with the assist. Henry has scored. I have an attack in return. Come on.
We needed that one.
I won't lie. I had Henry as my captain until today.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. And then I changed it to Viduka. I just thought Viduka is going to do so well in this game. Oh, but there you go. Yes, Thierry Henry. There it is. Everybody's... Yeah, here we go. FPL Cobbler, he's alive. Johan Montin, full house from the front 3. FPL Depression, Thierry. John Shanley, Vavavoom. Tim Lum, he does exist.
This is a very good week for the free hitters, I think.
Yeah.
I think people will have gone Henry and Van Bronckhorst and probably an Arsenal defender, so you're getting a lot of points there. You probably would have gone.
Do you reckon a lot would have gone for Van Bronckhorst?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Arsenal are the hero, and they found one. Van Bronckhorst does really well, and his narrow cross finds Henry, who flicks an impudent volley past Atmadzidis. Crucial.
Yeah, I really wanted Van Bronckhorst in my. I was always planning a wild card in game week 5, and I wanted Van Bronckhorst in, but he hasn't been nailed, and obviously now they've got a few injuries. He's playing, but I don't know if he's going to stay in the team.
Yeah.
So I didn't put him in, but if I'd gone free hit, he would have been straight in.
Yeah. Blues brother Will Cantrell. Thank feck I captained Henry. Connexon, you know it's 2020 when Henry scores in the sim. John Shanley, Pires next. Yeah, Rob Reed, the seal is broken. I agree. I reckon he's got another one in him. Arthur McCain, come on, Kuehl. Goal. Aston Villa have another goal against Everton. They are now 3-0 up. Balaban with the goal. Hendry with the assist. So Balaban now has a goal and an assist to his name, I think, doesn't he?
He does. Hendry's another one. I saw Hendry in a few teams because Villa have got 6 home games in the next 9, and Hendry's a young player, up and coming, 5.5 million. Quite good value, really.
Yeah, he is. FPL Finn, 4 goals from my front 3 so far. FPL JJ, Hendry assist. You must be knocking on that top 5 door, FPL JJ.
He's already in it.
Is he?
He's already 4th, yeah. I think him and Rob Pitt are on the same points in 4th.
Tell you what then, JJ, if you're having a good week this week, mate, you're going to be storming up there.
Oh, it wind me up if he goes first before I ever go first.
Oh. Yeah, people are going mad for Hendry. Goal. Leicester have blown it against Newcastle. They are back to 2-2. Goal. Carl Court with the goal. No assist. So Leicester 2, Newcastle 2. Newcastle have come from 2-0 down to be drawing 2-2 with 20 minutes left.
Praise him too.
Viduka, I reckon Viduka's blanking, mate. I don't think he's doing anything. Calling it now.
Calling it now so you look clever when it goes in.
Well, yeah, because I own him, and he's my captain, so I'm happy either way. Ram, this sim is mildly infuriating. I agree with you, mate. What a pointless Newcastle goal, says Championship Manager Fantasy Podcast. Jota FPL took Court out of my wild card. Leicester 2, Newcastle 2. Flowers manages to deny Shearer with a fine save, but Court is on hand to meet the bouncing ball with a close range header and level the game. There's more life left in this one yet. Ooh. Rob Reed, something from Hart would be nice. Disable. Was Viduka your captain pre-Sim 1 mode? He was, yeah. We gave our teams to captain yesterday, wasn't it? So it was last night, I think I gave it to him. So Henry was my captain all the way up till pretty much just before I gave it to captain.
Yeah.
Captain will confirm exactly when it was I sent it to him, but it was yesterday. Last night, I'm pretty sure it was.
We still have the ability to change it if we want, but I think both of us kind of thought we didn't want to overthink it because I think probably a lot of people have seen the sim data that came out earlier and gone, oh, I'll get Ravanelli, I'll get Viduka, etc., etc.
Yeah. Millwall have gone 2-0 up against Ipswich. Savarese with the goal, Cahill with the assist. So Millwall are now 2-0 up on Ipswich. Yeah, there you go. FPL captain, 9:32 last night it was. I sent it to him.
Yeah.
David Strom, only 2 players from Sim 1 have returned this time around. Disable was right. Of course he was. Rihanna Bassi, hold the clean sheet, Holloway and Melberg. So have you haven't got double Arsenal clean sheet, double Arsenal defence. You've just got Holloway, haven't you?
The only change
Holloway,
I made today was Lauren to Risa. So I would have had double Arsenal getting their clean sheet, but now I lost a double clean sheet early on instead. But might get some points from Risa in the second game. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, Savarese, he looks like a good player in this sim, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's a little lucky to still be on the pitch, but he doesn't care. Savarese smashes home a Cahill knockdown and surely kills the resistance of 10-man Ipswich.
Yeah, I like Savarese, but they've got a pretty horrible run of fixtures coming soon.
Yeah, they do.
They've got Liverpool at home, Sunderland away, Chelsea away, Man U at home, Middlesbrough away in 5. So I think if you have him now, take returns and get off and then jump back on later on.
Yeah. Yeah, Millwall, doesn't look too good for them, unfortunately. Just trying to think. There's quite a few clean sheets there. Only one clean sheet away from home, which is Middlesbrough's against my lead striker captain, unfortunately. But apart from that, the rest are all those clean sheets at home. Arsenal, Villa, City, Millwall and Sunderland still holding on. Oh. Goal at Leicester. Newcastle have completed their comeback. They are now 3-2 up against Leicester. Court with the goal. Shearer with the assist. God, from 2-0 up, Leicester are now throwing it away against Newcastle. They are now 3-2 down. But Shearer is getting quite a little bit of a return today. Goal and assist already for Alan Shearer.
Yeah. Cole Court's another one to consider at 7 million. If Newcastle ever have a nice run, he's pretty much nailed up there and plays very, very, very well when Shearer's playing with him. So certainly one to consider as one of your cheaper strikers.
Yeah, and if anything, I'm assuming he plays better with Shearer, does he? Is that how it works? Because I'm trying to think. There was a long time off without Shearer last year, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, they were very, very poor without Shearer. I just assume it's like the Danny Ings thing we've been talking about. He's going to make Adams better, and it's the same for Court and Shearer.
Yeah. What a performance from Newcastle. Shearer has the awareness to spot Court coming past him and flicks a pass into his path. Court bobbles a finish into the corner of the net. God. I'm just looking. The first wild card I made, I had Hughes and Shearer still. Because I just thought I quite liked the double up. But in the end, I just looked at it and thought, with those strikers, Shearer's a weird price, isn't he? Like, it's hard to get to someone like Ruud van Nistelrooy or Viduka from Shearer, because Shearer's still like 11 odd, isn't he?
11.5, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got put off by Shearer just because he got injured so much last year. But Luke's adamant that Shearer isn't very injury prone. It's just we got unlucky in the first year.
Yeah. 3 Jector Sheep Shearer, not quite the GOAT. Steve Bird, joking year, manager of the year. Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 1. Leeds haven't been able to carve open Middlesbrough enough to, despite excellent hold-up play from Viduka and creative play from Hart. Bowyer hits a 25-yard shot that strikes the bar. That's as close as they've come.
Sounds like you're going to get some bonus.
We'll see. I'm not feeling good about it, mate. I won't lie.
No.
Disable. Shearer has 12 injury proneness, barely an issue.
Yeah. I think as I say, we just obviously got unlucky last year where he just kept, whenever we wanted him, he was then injured the week before people wanted to get him in.
Planet FPL is in the chat. Hi all, well done to everyone involved who helped save the game week. Man City 2, Bolton 0. This has been a pretty even game, but City have looked sharper in front of goal. Bolton almost find a goal back as a cracking effort from Wally is tipped away by Nash. That would have been a nice clean sheet wipeout. Yeah, Aaron Lagore, I agree with you, mate. Come on, Viduka. Nasty balls. Is Viduka still on 0 goals for the season? He is. He's got an assist. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't recall him doing anything.
I mean, Leeds have only got 1 goal. Or 2 goals? 1 goal?
Okay.
Steve Bird, I'm living vicariously through 2002 Newcastle because the 2020 version is so depressing. Yeah, nasty. But so Disable saying, yeah, he's got 0 goals. He got 30 last year. Goal. Gareth Southgate with the goal. Assist Gordon. Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 2. Gareth Southgate has a goal. That might just pip my non-wildcard team into the lead against my wildcard team now.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Actually, no, I think my non-wildcard team is smashing it actually against my wildcard team.
You really need that Viduka goal now to wipe out the Middlesbrough clean sheet and get your captain a goal.
Yeah, lots of people in the same boat. Billy Hadaway, for fuck's sake, Southgate. Cal took Southgate out. Ram, all right, guys, seriously, resim. Yeah, I'm calling a resim here. Sorry, get Rob Pick out now. Get him to write all the comms. We'll do it tomorrow morning. Oh, wow. Gordon's free kick is swung in and Leeds have gone to sleep. Southgate has the freedom of Bell End Road to head home and celebrate doubling the lead. Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a really, really horrible one, because a lot of the moves people are making, I can completely agree with. Moving off of Gordon or Fester or Southgate.
Yeah.
To get onto some of these double game week defenders is such an easy move on paper.
So, question for Disable in the chat then. Leeds have scored 1 goal this year. Is this going to be starting to be where we can start playing our defenders against Leeds? Let us know. I'm assuming, because form doesn't mean much, does it? So they're going to start scoring eventually, but this is just getting a bit silly now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really, really, really strange. They were fantastic last season, but not carrying on at all.
FPL Heskabo, as if Southgate third on my bench. Goal. Leicester have completely capitulated against Newcastle. Shearer with the goal, none for the assist. So Shearer has now got 2 goals and an assist. Oh, Disable. Well, they scored 4 goals in one of this game week. Viduka Brace. Lovely stuff.
That's 2 goals and an assist.
Christopher C. When did Gordon come on? He didn't start and his sub wasn't mentioned. Yeah, I'm guessing that they must have missed that with the comms, which I think we can forgive Rob Pick for that, considering the circumstances. Shearer on fire. Yeah, he is. Shearer's saving my game week, says Joe Jenkins.
I never even considered Alan Shearer. I was toying with Phillips and Henry, etc., but never Shearer.
That's the game. Hughes fires in a shot and it's well saved but spilled. Shearer does the rest and seals a fantastic win, surely. Yeah, I was just going to bring up my original wildcard team. Hang on. The first one I did, like the... hang on, where is it? If I even have it still. Yeah, that was my original one. Don't know whether you can see it. There you go. So I had Shearer and Hughes.
Oh, God.
But the rest wouldn't have been doing that bad, that well, to be fair. But yeah, I had Shearer and Ruud van Nistelrooy up front. There you go.
Luke's just said in the chat that Ian Hart missed a penalty in the first sim.
God. Do you know, I look forward to this all week. Look forward to it all week. And the fucking shit that Luke gives us. No signs of tiredness from Roberto Di Matteo. He jinks past 2 challenges and places his shot just wide. Yeah, he looks a bit tired now. What a hero. I bet he looks a bit tired. God. Yeah, Paul Rona. Shearer was one of those I was looking at getting next week. It's just like Salah and FPL, isn't it? Everybody was thinking about getting him the next week, and he hauls the week before.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't know why I didn't consider it, because Leicester play, I think, a very attacking style of football.
Yeah.
So at home, you know, although Newcastle, the away side, they're playing against a team that are going to go all out attack, and they've got some good footballers in their team. So, yeah. Leicester away and Derby at home, we probably should have considered him a bit more.
Yeah. Rude red card. Says, let me get my magnifying glass out.
Oh my God, yeah, that's funny.
Oh, FPL depression. Look who is Eeyore now, A-mode. Penalty to Millwall. Savarese breaks into the area and beats Sereni to the ball who brought him down. Can Millwall kill this game off? Who will take the penalty?
Ooh, they've got a 4.5 million midfielder called Evans that is potentially on penalty, so that could be one to watch out for if there's a 4.5 million mid who takes pens.
Wouldn't ever be Kinney? You don't take him?
Oh, I do not know.
Ayman Fazeli says, last week Irons claimed all scorers when I was upcoming wildcards, so this week Mode brings receipts. Superb.
I don't need receipts. I've got goals on me in my actual team.
Troll Senpai, you scared me saying that, for fuck's sake. Yeah, sorry. Alexander Gash, that did me in. Sorry, that is the rude red card. Luke was right. Goal. Evans with the goal converts the penalty. Savarese with the assist. So Evans does indeed take the penalties and he has converted. Millwall 3, Ipswich 0. Anybody that then went to Captain Bramble after the heroics in Sim 1, you are being punished. McKinley injured or Evans prob wouldn't be on the pitch. Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
Andrew Martin, I'm shocked that Man City, Millwall and Watford have done okay as newly promoted clubs so far. Going to be interesting relegation battle. Yeah. Hashtag Kirbishley out. John Shanley, Evans and Tome are on my bench in my free hit. I don't think anybody on my bench is doing that well, to be fair. Getting Savarese a goal and an assist, says Jack Brockenshire. Yeah, I've got Hughes, GX and Garley, I think, on the bench. Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0. Sunderland have been the better side throughout the game, but Chelsea are laying siege to the goal late on. Heroics from Sullivan and great blocks from Tome, Deniga, Johnson, Lampard and Dalabonna. Sullivan could be getting me some points here, mate, if he keeps his clean sheet.
Yeah, definitely.
Clutching at straws here. Scalavillion, Evans second on my bench. Championship Manager Fantasy Podcast, awful week. Yeah, this is going to be my first truly awful week. First one below 50 anyway.
I'm intrigued to know who he's got up front if he's having an awful week, because a lot of the big strikers have scored.
Yeah, true.
Like you would assume most would have had 1 or 2 goals up front.
But I suppose he might not have any clean sheets left. He could have, double United, double Liverpool, something like that. Goal. Spurs are 2-1 up against Liverpool. Johnson with the goal. Fortune with the assist. Is that Ronnie Johnson, actually? Sorry.
No, Ronnie Johnson still plays for United.
Yeah. I don't know who R. Johnson is for Spurs, but Quinton Fortune with the assist. Who's that, Luke? Is that somebody I should know?
Not it's Richard Johnson. So
yeah,
nothing. Nobody major. That I don't think he had an amazing career that you would remember.
Yeah, those Liverpool defensive assets are not going down very well now, unfortunately. Championship Manager Fantasy Podcast has Viduka Henry and H. Spurs, what the fuck? Yeah, I agree. DC, this week is the worst. Disable, it's the lad they signed from Watford last season. Ah, there we go. Smash and grab. Liverpool switch off following a set piece and a pass across the box from Fortune is slotted home by Richard Johnson. Anfield is silent, as it always is after they sing bloody You'll Never Walk Alone. I hate it, honestly. Everybody goes on about the atmosphere at Anfield. Once they sing You'll Never Walk Alone, they don't fucking do anything else.
Mate, Roy Keane used to say your atmosphere at home was dog shit.
Oh, no, yeah. No, Old Trafford, yeah, not great at all. I'm just saying everybody says Liverpool's really good, but it's not.
I think it's the same for most big stadiums. It's difficult because you've got so many fans that aren't really fans, and you get a lot of tourists. It's what I found with West Ham.
Yeah.
The new stadium is so shit now because people that come to London for the day just fancy a jolly to the football.
Yeah. Some of the best ones, Palace, I would say. Palace is cracking. Portsmouth, I love Portsmouth ground. Really like going there. Behave yourself modes in FPL Flynn. Arsenal 1, Watford 0. Red card to Sol Campbell. Oh dear, Sol Campbell was booked in the 85th minute for pushing Smith and he's just gone in with a hard challenge on Noel Williams. Second yellow. Campbell throws a tantrum and seems to injure himself during it, limping off hilariously. Oh, you can tell the Liverpool fans in the chat. Aratrava Audi, shut up mode. Patrick Lawson, well said mode. FPL Finn, Highbury's better than the Emirates. Yeah.
Oh yeah, bang on. Yeah. One of the worst ones I've been to is Southampton. It's so bad. I went there 3 times in a row while I was in university in Portsmouth for West Ham games, and their fans just sing the same song non-stop and have absolutely no atmosphere. It's so poor.
Yeah, people are not happy with this. Hits the woodwork. It's not meant to be. Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 2. A cross from Kelly is met by Viduka, who hits the inside of the post. Hart squares the ball back across, but a stretching McPhail can't reach it. Viduka, what you doing? FPL JJ, I remember going to Portsmouth away with Villa where I heard one of the funniest chants, "You're just a town full of seamen." Oh. Ash, Selhurst Park bangs. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
To be fair, Newcastle used to be quite good as well, didn't it?
Yeah, not so much anymore.
Yeah, Ram, that Viduka blank hurts. It does, mate. Rihanna Bassi feels for Viduka owners. Goal. Mikoko with the goal. Ravanelli with the assist. It hasn't got the teams, but I can only assume that is Derby's third goal against Charlton. Derby are 3-1 up. Mikoko with the goal. Ravanelli with the assist.
They should really be doing checks on these tweets. It's poor to miss out the score, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Terrible.
It was a Rob Pick doing the comms.
Yeah, shock horror, mate.
That's classic Rob Pick.
FPL captain, I was waiting for that card all of last year. Planet FPL would have gone off. Ayman Fazeli, Tonton. Yeah, finally Ravanelli does something for all those people that cheated and brought PM in after the leak. FPL Jord, I think I've got Owen captain goal, Henri goal, Hegem assist, Valakari assist, Holloway clean sheet. How's that looking for me? Time for a goal from one of the well-owned strikers, isn't there? A last-minute one. Go on then, please be Viduka, please. Oh,
I'm happy if it's Viduka as long as it's not Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah,
that's the one
Nistelrooy will kill us.
Need it to not be Van Nistelrooy. I'll celebrate with you if it's Viduka because he's not that highly. I'm fine.
We'll be dropping. It could be a few though. Could be Phillips.
It could be Owen.
Yeah, could be.
That'd be nice.
If it's Owen, keep your bloody emotions in check as well before I read it. All right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you always do that.
I genuinely cannot stop my face. It's impossible.
I cannot stop my face. Oh, please be Viduka. Come on, consolation goal. Goal! Arsenal are 2-0 up against Watford. Henri with the goal. Parler with the assist. Henri has his brace. Oh, Viduka blank.
We will take that. It's better than rude.
It is, yeah, and at least it's a goal for me as well.
Yeah.
Just captain blank hurts, doesn't it? And you've got another game yet.
Yeah. No, you've been fucked by making a brave decision on the captaincy, which I can only applaud you for. And you could have got, if it had been Sim 1, you'd have smashed it. So
yeah, exactly. And like I said, it's not like I changed it because of that either, which makes me feel a little bit better, to be honest. Yeah, people are going mad for Henri. Andrew Martin, nothing for Carnu. No, nothing for Carnu. Warnock, this will be a mega red arrow for me. Parler releases Henri in behind on the counter-attack as Watford throw bodies forward. He streaks away and it's a delicate chip over at Madzidis to wrap up the game.
Nice.
Rihanna Bassi, Henri, your beauty. Aaron Lagore, Henri captain, well chuffed with that. I bet you are, mate. Captain, can you just bring up our teams just before the final whistle's blown, bud? Yeah, so it's looking. I got Sullivan, Cole, clean sheets, Hughes assist, Henri brace, and a captaincy blank. Unfortunately, Luke, you've got How's Villa doing?
I've
Villa are
got
keeping the clean sheet.
Yeah, I've got 2 assists, 2 clean sheets. I've got an assist from Hughes, and I've got 4 goals up front, including one from the captain. So
Yeah.
I think I'll be doing okay, but there'll be some very big scores out there. I reckon I'll probably be okay.
Yeah. Full time across the grounds. Bonus points and save points to follow. Luke, can you talk us through those final results, mate?
I can indeed. So we have Arsenal 2, Watford 0, Aston Villa 3, Everton 0, Blackburn 1, Manchester United 1, Derby 3, Charlton 1, Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 2, Leicester 2, Newcastle 4, Liverpool 1, Tottenham 2, Manchester City 2, Bolton 0, Millwall 3, Ipswich 0, Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0.
Probably the biggest result of the night there, I would say, is Middlesbrough winning 2-0 against Leeds away from home. A cracking result, that is. And probably Blackburn 1-1 against Man United as well. Fair play to them. So we are waiting for the bonus points and save points to come up. I think the only way I could survive this game week without a massive red arrow is if Aduka gets some bonus points, but I can't see that either, losing 2-0. So Arsenal 2, Watford 0. Watford unlucky, particularly in the first half. Henry stood up.
Okay, so we have 1 save point for Atmatzidis, 3 bonus for Henry, 2 for Van Bronckhorst, 1 for Lauren, Cole, Keown, Parler, Bergkamp and Gelly. We have a red card for Campbell, a yellow card. Oh my God. A yellow card for Pires, and he was subbed at 58 minutes. Kanu subbed at 58 minutes. And Petkov got a yellow as well. So some big substitutions there. So Pires owners, people that took a punt on Pires, will have scored 0.
Ouch. Ouch.
Sorry.
Yeah. Rihanna Bassi, excellent stream, guys. Enjoyed it. Cheers, mate. Sorry about the start. It's been that kind of a week, unfortunately, but hopefully everything goes back to normal next week. Leicester 2, Newcastle 4. Unbelievable turnaround from Shearer and Newcastle.
So we have no save points, 3 bonus for Shearer, 2 bonus for Savage, Barton, Hughes and Carl Court. Yellow cards for Taggart, Akinbai and Acuna.
Yeah, Stephen Hughes is just plodding on every week, isn't he?
Yeah, trying to look at no key substitutions there really. None that came off before 60, etc.
Very nice. Tell you what, I'm happy with my Neil Sullivan clean sheet, mate. I won't lie.
Yeah, you could be getting some save and bonus there. You might be looking at a 7 or 8 pointer, which would be nice.
Yeah. Do you reckon Holloway's going to keep that spot as well?
No, I don't think so, and that's why I went for Sullivan. I thought if Holloway doesn't play, then I'll go for probably the best 4.5 keeper.
Yeah. Blackburn deny United another win, probably about fair.
Okay, so we have 2 save points from Westerveld and 1 for Bartes. We have 3 bonus for Brown, 2 for Adams, 1 for Westerveld, Bent, Bartes, Sylvestre, Junior, Van Nistelrooy, Cole and Giggs.
Yeah. Yeah, Blues brother Will Cantrell is saying hashtag anti-rude worked for me. Well, it will work in some weeks, but there's other weeks where going anti-rude will definitely not work. Aaron Lagore, great work, fellas. Always a pleasure. Cheers, mate. Alex Allegretto, great stream, guys. Mode, stick your internet into a potato. Yeah, I do need to do that, I think. Steve Bird's stream was beautiful as always. FPL Cobbler, yeah, Pires 0. Man City 2, Bolton 0. Comfortable win thanks to 2 first half goals.
So we have 1 save point for Jaskalainen, 3 bonus for Huckabee, 2 for McWelkin, 1 chop and Tiato.
Yeah, your front line's done very well this week, mate.
Yeah, done okay. The yellows in that game were Svensson and DeVos. Kevin Horlock was subbed off in the 58th minute. I know some people have him. Oh, he's a defender. I think people may have missed out on a clean sheet there from Kevin Horlock.
Oof.
So there might be a few out there that have got him as a 4.5 million defender who's playing in midfield. So he will not have got his clean sheet. He will have scored 1 point.
Not nice. Especially to find out now when you think you've had it for 30 minutes. I've got a big decision to make now, mate. It's whether to hold on to this 1 million in the bank a little bit longer and do Viduka to Ruud van Nistelrooy or Henry to Ruud van Nistelrooy. Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0. Sunderland survive a late onslaught to take the win.
Well done to you. You've got 2 save points for Sullivan, and there was 1 for Kudachini. 3 bonus to Tome, 2 bonus to Phillips, and then 1 bonus to Sullivan, Issa, Medina, Melchiot, Babiaro, Desai, and Good Johnson. So
good job.
You've scored 9 points there from Sullivan?
Yeah. Well, nice. It's same as people that went with Tome as well. Tome, I'll tell you what, best 4.5 defender in the game, isn't he?
Yeah. A lot of people saying they had Horlock, got a few there.
Yeah.
Not nice.
Colm Hayes, Horlock has been picked. I like that. Rafael Kaczmarski, Sullivan and Tome owner. Nice. Take that. Lots of people have Tome on their bench. Aston Villa 3, Everton 0. Comfortable.
Nice. Save point for Simonson. 3 bonus to Balaban, 2 to Hendry, 1 to Schmeichel, Melberg, Taylor, Boateng, and Angel.
Yeah, fair play, mate. You got Melberg in there, didn't you?
Yeah. Also, let's have a look at the yellows. So Alpai, Boateng, and Naismith. Any subs? No subs. We had Danny Mills and Alan Wright came off on the 61st minute, so they will have kept their clean sheets. Yeah, nothing major going on in that one.
Nice. Got a few games left to go. Colm Hayes is still going strong with the puns in the chat. Tome, sweet Tome, says Billy Hadaway. Derby 3, Charlton 1. Zacharison saved 6 shots, arguably more surprising than Di Matteo.
So we've got 2 save points for Zachariason, 3 bonus for Christie, and 2 for Nicholson, Seth Johnson, Elliott, and Ravanelli. So you still got, 7 points for Ravanelli? So not terrible if you did bring him in. It's a decent return.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Better than my Yule and Viduka pick, so you take it.
Definitely.
Tim Lum, love that return from Hendry. Brought him in because fixtures look good. Yeah, fair play if you got Hendry. FPL Slovakia, definitely a nice stream. I could have not stood up for the toilet spot. Appreciate the effort, lads. I'm assuming that means you couldn't even get up to go to the toilet. So fair play. Yeah, Zacharison getting all those save points as well. Leeds 0, Middlesbrough 2. Safe to say the bonus points here are strange.
Yeah, I've literally just seen that. So we got 1 save point for Crosley, 3 bonus for Ian Hart, 2 bonus for Viduka, 1 bonus for Robbie Keane, Crosley, Atherton, Pearce, Southgate, Zapata, and Boxic. Yellow card for Bowyer, and Eric Backer came off on the 55th minute. Hamilton Rickard came off on the 55th minute. So Gareth Southgate has got a clean sheet and a goal and has scored an 8 out of 10. And Ian Hart conceding 2 goals has got a 9.
Yeah, so I'll take that. 4 points from my blank Viduka.
This is the crazy thing about Hart is clearly when he plays he's bloody good.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 in a 2-0 loss.
Yeah, justice for Viduka, I agree. Liverpool 1, Tottenham 2. Can Liverpool bounce back in tomorrow's fixture?
Some more strange bonus points. We got 2 save points for Keller, 3 bonus for Fowler, 2 for Hegem, Biscan, Owen, Keller, Fortune, Perry, Salakovic, and Doherty. Yellow cards for Stefan Honcho and Simon Davies. Oh no, Vladimir Smica subbed on the 51st minute.
Oh, didn't someone captain him?
1.
Yeah, Disable said that Hart got a high rating. He got 6 completed dribbles. He was on a tear down the wing.
This is it. If he was nailed, he would be unbelievable value at 7 million playing as a wing back.
Yeah, he just doesn't seem nailed this year now, does he?
No.
Season keepers. Fowler, get in there, captain. Millwall 3, Ipswich 0. More like a wrestling match than a football match.
So we have 1 save point for Tyler, 2 save points for Sereni, 3 bonus for Savarese, 2 for Tyler, Corrigan, McAnespie and Cahill. We had our red card to Clapham. Roycer was subbed off after 38 minutes. Savarese got a yellow and Christophe Kane got a yellow. So Kane scored you 1 point.
Oh, what? I didn't even... Sorry, I was looking in the chat then. Did he go off, did he?
Didn't go off, got a yellow.
So he got me 2 points.
Yes, because he got you a clean sheet.
Sorry, that's what I missed then. I thought I missed something then. Yeah, he got me 2 points. Well, Millwall winning 3-0 and Kine doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's a disappointing one as they did so well.
Yeah. I would be posting the league table here, but I can't find the picture. You can work it out. Thank you for your patience and understanding today. Yeah, that's for the stream as well.
I think we'll let him off.
Yeah, we'll let him off. I think that's usually the last thing, isn't it? Or do they usually show us a few stats? Is there going to be team of the week?
We've got the infamous team of the week to come, haven't we? It'll be a very different one to earlier.
God. Yeah, let us know, Captain. Is there a team of the week thing coming up, or are we abandoning that?
Oh God, someone scored 34 points.
Oh, that isn't great. Captain, don't know. We'll take, if Captain doesn't know, then we'll take that probably as a no. So yeah, I think I'm looking at mine. I think I'm potentially going to be on for maybe 40, 45-ish points.
Still got to go there. Could be 0-0, lots of clean sheets to come.
Yeah. We'll be back at 10 a.m. tomorrow with Blackburn versus Liverpool tweet updates. Lineups will be posted at 9:30 a.m. Thank you to Mode, Irons and Captain for the stream tonight. May your arrows be green, and thanks to the team for getting through today. Massive shout out again, and anybody, if you could put a few responses to their tweet as well, just saying what a cracking job these boys are doing, because they really are. And for it to have gone to shit basically, and then to have done it all within the hours they've done it, it's just unbelievable. So thank you to all those guys again. We'll mention it endless times because it is just fantastic what they're doing. And to all of you, thank you for joining us again tonight. Sorry for the beginning, but I think we made up for it as the night went on. Well done, Luke, again for smashing me this week. And to everybody in the chat, and the captain, and to everybody that's involved, a massive oi oi, and we hope to join you in the week. Cheers.